Ooh, welcome to Vancouver. Never mind the fact I have a Devils jersey on. The Vancouver Canucks hosting the Toronto Maple Leafs here on Hockey Night in Canada Saturday. This is a huge game. These are the Canucks to try to come back, and for the time being, if they win, they would tie Calgary for points to try to get back into that playoff race. Toronto, who still by a few points has the best record in the NHL, trying to extend that and not have that losing streak continue. But the Canucks and the Leafs will battle. They will battle, and they will do the things that they have to do. And it really, really have an interesting time tonight. See how the Canucks will be.
It's never just been about the national teams. So some teams, though, who knew what a real struggle was and played through such adversity that most people wouldn't have lived. There is a group of women who have put their own careers on hold and stuck together to fight for true professional.
And hello, everyone who's here. I'll be probably drop the puck in a few minutes. Right now they're doing some like Women's Day tribute or something. I'm not exactly sure what it is. And then they'll be ready to drop the puck in BC.
We have legends that have lifted our sport and the nation's group. Leaders who have shown us time and time again that being knocked down doesn't mean a thing. And they've understood the easy task of leading our group of leaders. We are not disruptors. We are not just trying to challenge the system. We are believers in who we are and where we want to go. It has been amazing to watch us grow together. We don't just try, we do. As we come together to celebrate International Women's Day, thank you to all the women who have helped to pave our path. And here's to the next generation of young girls who had the chance to play and take part in the greatest game on earth.
All right. So now we're ready. This is a very promising night for the Vancouver Canucks and for hockey. I'm fired up. I think this could be great. The Canucks with a big Saturday night victory to get back and to show right the Calgary Flames. That'd be the team that they would tie the record with and hopefully have a chance to get right back into the playoffs and maybe have a run for a Stanley Cup. But welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. The Canucks and the Maple Leafs, again, to drop the puck very soon in Vancouver. I know it's only 4:04 p.m. for you guys, afternoon game for the Canucks, but evening game here for all of us on the East Coast. For those in Toronto and me in New Jersey, here we go. So, did I see the Benning interview? No, I barely saw it. I didn't see it. So the Canucks going up, and then Jets and Canadians will also be playing at this time. I know, Alexis, you're very interested in there. Hey, what's up, man? Ivy Martinez, what's up?
It was. 98 was the first experience for women's hockey in the Olympics, so to have the Gretzky's presence, including Walter, was very special for us and very meaningful. And in terms of the joy that Walter brought, that was contagious for our team in terms of enjoying that special first experience at the Olympics.
Okay, let's go to the United Center and pick up some of the action today. The Green Gap Tour stops down, and we've got 3 goals to show you. So, Jim, you take it.
Yes, well, they were sitting playing at the United Center. There's a scramble there in front of New Hampshire's net with Abby Rock. That's the puck out of midair. She's had a great couple of weekends for PWHPA. Just under 2 minutes later, Mandy Rolfes with a raffle.
The Leafs are not tired. They should win by a score of Oh no, it's time. It's time for a great Vancouver win. This is a powerful moment for the Canucks. This is going to be an emotional game. I'm ready.
She puts Minnesota 3-1, and both teams have late goals. does. And Minnesota goes on to win 4-1. But I know Coyne, Schofield, and the rest of the players were thrilled to.
Oh, that's according to Leafs fans. Oh, I thought you were a Leafs fan. I'm ready? All right, let's go.
So let's get out to Rogers Arena and set up one of our early games. Dan Murphy. Ron, hello from Vancouver. We're on Thursday night. The Maple Leafs lost in regulation for just the 5th time this season. They have yet to lose back-to-back games in regulation, and they're threatening to run away with the North Division. It's easy to see why when you look at their record versus the other teams in the North Division. You have to lose a few games in regulation to any team. And we should mention that the Jets are just 7 points back with 2 games in hand, and they still have 9 games remaining versus those Toronto Maple Leafs. Elias Pettersson up for a second consecutive game for the Vancouver Canucks. Now let's check in with Canucks because he's in Montreal.
Well, Dan, the Jets have won all 3 meetings versus Montreal, so far this season. And speaking of 3, let's go back to the 26th seed NHL draft.
What live stream am I doing tomorrow? I'm not thinking that I'm doing a live stream tomorrow. The only game that I would even want to do would be the Devils and the Bruins. And I usually go back to school at that time, so I don't think I'll do it. So I might not be streaming tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I won't be streaming, but it's not positive. But I'll be streaming back on Monday for only 1 game for Montreal and Vancouver. Bro, I'm getting a mouth guard. It's been a dream to wear one night. Just going to take my mouth guard everywhere? Oh, my God.
The last 11 for Vancouver. Keep in mind when you watch Demko, it's all about having some patience, making sure you allow him to grow a little bit. He's 25 years old, and it's kind of the same point when we started to get our eye on Markstrom. I think he's ahead of where Markstrom was back then, so that's good news for the Canucks. But give him a little bit of time. He's going to need it. It's a tough position to learn on the fly.
And for the Leafs, they're looking for a good response after their loss to Vancouver on Thursday. And there are plenty of positives for them to build upon after the 3 wins against Edmonton. They can lean on the energy and the speed of that third line. Coach Sheldon Keefe said they have been so tenacious on the puck. And so in terms of Engvall, Mikheyev, Hyman, that's what the team can build upon and lean on. And you want a full commitment from this full Leafs roster.
I know everything Martinez. I just don't think I'll stream tomorrow. But no, I'm pretty sure I'll be streaming every day this week. So.
Just mentioned his overtime goal last game against Montreal. He had one earlier against Vancouver as well. And I'm just surprised how comfortable he looks this early. Usually when you go to a new team, started out on the wing, now he's back at center. It takes a little bit of a grace period before you start to feel your game. But back-to-back, not back-to-back, but 2 overtime goals, being the beneficiary of that 3 forwards and overtime system, and he's playing great right now. Carey Price's first game since the goaltending coach changed. Sean Burker's in quarantine, so they can't work together on the ice yet. I'm curious to see if you notice any changes that they've discussed over the past couple of days. Well, that's at Sportsnet 260, East and West. David, in the first intermission, as you know, more on Walter Gretzky. Craig Simpson, Kelly Rudy, dear friends, will have some reflections. All night long, we're asking you to send us on the socials photos of your ranks.
Yeah, I'll be streaming every day this week except for Friday because I normally don't stream Friday anyway. Did I know that the NFL had more teams in the 90s? No, what?
A constant struggle. Wasting time buying food you don't
I still haven't dropped the puck in Vancouver, but it will be soon.
Unable to satisfy your picky eater. Stuck in a rut making the same recipes over and over again. Get refreshed with HelloFresh this year. 3 portions ingredients, step-by-step recipes.
Didn't know that. It's cool.
Everyone enjoys. Ready to change your routine? Get refreshed with HelloFresh. Use code TV10 for 10 free meals, including free shipping.
See that army badge? It reveals more than your child's men. It's a testament. Your parents are the engineer. So when the terrain ahead is full of challenges, brace yourself. The Honda Ridgeline is about to meet. Rise to the challenge with a button performance and redesigned Honda Ridgeline. I think it would probably be an edge out.
For loving the feeling, feeling the love. Fitness change. changes lives. Proform is changing fitness. With iFit, personalized workouts and classes for every level, for every need, for every passion, for every body. Visit Proform.com to get your bike today for only $39 a month.
Support your favorite college at Fanatics.com. The largest assortment of officially licensed fan gear for more than 500 colleges. Every conference, every team. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
This is my phone. It's also my new bank. Go-To Bank, the ultimate app that makes banking super easy. There are no monthly fees with direct deposit, and I get 10 times the national average on my savings. It's mobile banking at its best. Open an account at GoToBank.com. Oh, someone just got her period. What size do you need? Wait, it's moving in size? Yes. Only Tampax lists 5 sizes. If it hurts to remove, go down. If it leaks, girl, what's your combo? You clean dishes as you cook to save time and stay out of the mess. But scrubbing still takes time. Now there's Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray, the faster, easier way to clean as you go. It cleans grease 5 times faster. On easy messes, just spray, wipe, and rinse. On tough messes, the spray-activated sets cut your grease on contact without water. Just wipe and rinse. Get dishes done faster. Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. Spray, wipe, rinse.
I love the Maple Leafs. Hi, Josh. I'm just reading stuff he had said. I hate the Canucks reverse retro goal song. I don't know what that is. Is that Holiday? Because I love that one. I love the Maple Leafs. So I'm betting them. The reason I love them is Matthews is one of my favorite players. Oh, Josh doesn't like him. Cheers from Camel River, BC. Who's your favorite Canuck? My favorite Canuck is Daniel Sedin. I love every Vancouver player, but mine's Daniel Sedin. Plus the Eagles, the Steelers again, the Steagles. Oh, okay. That was a joke. I never hate anything Canucks, though, but this one, yikes, boys. And yours is Pavel Bure? Yeah, no, mine's Daniel Sedin, no question. And it's not the Sedins. Like someone say, oh, my favorite Canucks are Sedins. No, mine is, I love the Henrik, but I've just always just loved Daniel.
The 3 nations happy to share the land in the belief of the spirit of sport. The Vancouver Canucks in the hockey community.
Well, Avila Martinez, the Canucks aren't your favorite team, right? You're an Islanders fan, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah, you know all about Stan Smeal and all the Canucks that defeated, well, not defeated, but had that great series against the New York Islanders. And they're memorializing here in Vancouver Wayne Gretzky's dad, all that we talked about. Josh, who's your favorite Vancouver Canucks player if you're here? Oilers beat the Canucks? What do you mean, when?
Please join us in a moment of silence in his honor. Thank you. Now, please rise if you can, remove your hats, and welcome Marie Huey for the singing of our national anthem.
No, I know they lost to the Canucks. They lost to the Canucks, and I threw the hat, and it became a meme. I'm American, but I love the Canadian pride, and I love the anthem. Canadians are proud people. I salute you. Oh, yeah, absolutely. With Trevor Linden. Oh, yeah, no question. I think Trevor Linden might have been the most fearsome player the league's ever seen. Like, there were series where he was just incredible and just fearless. Someone dislike this? I don't really care. That stuff doesn't bother me. I know most people that dislike it just see a guy talking. They're like, oh, I don't care, but What is that? What is that to me? Like, that gonna bother me? I tell you, it won't. So here we go. Puck drop in Vancouver. The Leafs continue to play games in the western side of Canada. And the Canucks continue to play on the western side of Canada. The Canucks will stay home for the next 2 weeks. They'll face another eastern Canadian power, Montreal. But for now, it's the best team in the NHL. It's the Leafs, and they've got their starter back in net. They've got Frederik Andersen for Vancouver. It's Thatcher Demko, 6-9-1, a goalie average of 2.93, .911 save percentage, and 1 shutout against the Jets. He hasn't shut out a team at home, and it's Austin Matthews, the most prolific scorer in the league. And the Canucks, this is an emotional night. This is a time to make noise. And the face-off, we're off, and it's won by Toronto. Faced at the wall, dropped down for Hyman, slotted into the corner. And now Jordy Ben backhanded away for Horvat and dropped for Schmidt now. Schmidt will carry the puck. He'll drop off the blue line, and he fell down. This cornered from the boards at the Toronto bench. Vancouver tries to push through for Sutter. Comes at center for Toronto. The Maple Leafs will move at the penalty box. No hits, though. On for Engvall. He shoots and a save by Demko. Gaudette to try to grab this, and here's Hyman moving in. Hyman motors across from the puck. He's dropped off now. Joe Thornton down the hole. Back to Thornton. Thornton at the blue line. Drops off. Back again. It's Matthews. Moving across, taken by Jordy Ben, brother of Jamie. Will have the puck and will hold away from Thornton and sends to Big Tyler Myers. Myers off the boards, but it's intercepted by Hull, who tried to go to Marner, and now Alexander Edler. The veteran pitches it to the corner, and this will roll into Toronto ice, and the first icing of the day, of the evening against Vancouver.
You mentioned the fact that Matthews not on the starting lineup, and often Sheldon Keefe will, but
I know your TV's ahead. Your TV's only ahead because I don't have the actual feed, because this is national television for you.
Travis Green, Keefe makes an early change.
But I do appreciate that you're not going to do that. Right back off from Nylander and a save by Demko at the corner. Kerfoot looks for the puck. Kerfoot to Tavares. Backhander. Tavares in front. Here's Nylander. Nylander spinning from Myers. Nylander to Tavares. Glove save by Demko. And Bogosian is battling with Myers. And Sutter. And Pearson. Pearson. So a face-off in the Vancouver zone. A good Canucks draw should help stabilize this. 3 shots on goal for Toronto, none for Vancouver. JT Miller is going to get kicked out of the face-off circle. Not really happy about that, but that's what's happening now. I don't know what you mean, Ivan Martinez, about the whole polar bear thing. The face-off won by Toronto, and it's Bogosian. Hands it at the blue line. Drop there. Pass across. Nylander skitters one to the goal. That could have been a chance there for Toronto. Vancouver trying to get it out. JT Miller. And it's brought out to Hoglander. Sent it to center, but taken back by Toronto. From the boards, this slides down. Icing against the Maple Leafs. But Kerfoot just roofed this puck over where he just kind of missed it. Yeah, that's what I do. I play the goal horn when they score. Face-off won by Toronto. Vancouver's got to get better on the draws. In fact, that's more of a pressing issue for me, not shots. Hoglander moving at the circle. Not forever, but I mean like right now. Besser working on Tavares. Besser goes down. He clobbered into the wall pretty hard, but the Canucks, they force a turnover. Here's Hoglander slipping this puck in, and he chases Morgan Riley and back away as Niels Hoglander behind the net. Hoglander still trying to back in, one in front for Tannen. He whacks away at it. Rebound in front, and there's Anderson down without his stick. They whack away still. They push it the side of the net. No one knows where the puck is. It's loose to the corner, but Anderson is on it. Jay Beagle is getting pushed in the face by Riley, and now he's yelling at Bogosian, and somewhere underneath Frederik Andersen is the puck. That will amount to Vancouver's first shot of the evening. Vancouver yelling, I don't know, it's Beagle. Somebody said, it's loose, guys, it's loose. And there's the puck. It was almost in the net at one point. Anderson didn't even know where it is, but no one knew where it is. And then the puck was actually got slotted outside the net. It was playable, but nobody saw it. And clamped up front. Here's Ben. Shoots. And a glove save by Anderson. Four straight shots for Toronto. And two for Vancouver. It's a shot on goal. This one was wide. Tried to throw it back. Control to Myers. He risked this one wide. Banked it back again. Roussel onto the blue line. Shot save made by Anderson. Here's Beagle. Shooting it behind and lost it through to the corner. And now at the blue line comes Myers again. Wrist shot in front, and it goes wide off a stick. Leafs trying to get it out. They will. Hello, Trent. How are you doing? Moved it up back at the corner and thrown to the side of the net. Lobbed it for Hull. He looks for Thornton. And there's a good hit. Kept at the blue line again. Shot one and a save made. Right off where he had to be, there's Thornton, and just thrown back into the Toronto end of the ice. No icing, though, and it's taken by the Leafs. Filed in. Demko is there. Here's Schmidt. Schmidt trying to take the puck out. Not yet. Austin Matthews. Over. Nice. Trent, my favorite team's really good, though. Michigan. They're third in the nation. They've only lost once. Austin Matthews is going to the penalty box. The Canucks are heading to the power play. And Austin Matthews for a high stick. It's a minor penalty, and it comes in a pretty bad play. They'll show the Tavares play when Besser went down before. And Besser was kind of injured, but he wasn't hit really, but he kind of went right into the wall. But here we go. Drop to Hughes. Hughes sends in the middle. Good pass. Besser's back on the ice, though. Besser over to Hughes. Back. Hand it over. JT Miller rush flat in the front. Oh, it's Horvat. And a save made by Anderson. And the Maple Leafs clear it all the way down to Thatcher Demko. As a Penn State fan, I root for Kansas and Michigan because I only root for Michigan. Score! Besser! What a pass to the goal, and what a goal by Brock Besser. Oh, I forgot that horn does this. It's a Burroughs horn. Yeah, I know. It's because I'm in America. It is delayed for me. In the United States, the feed's delayed. What a shot by Besser to deflect this puck. And the former Ranger gets this to the net. JT Miller to Brock Besser. 1-0 Canucks. Just like that. As I was saying, I am going to be delayed. Yeah, well, it's my second favorite team. My favorite team is But my second favorite team is Vancouver. But yeah, in America, the feed's delayed. Canucks to bring it up still. They're in their zone. Schmidt, and he handled it away. That's the captain, Bo Horvat, to slide this through. Schmidt chasing Morgan Riley. Morgan Riley to the corner. Tyree Martin, number 2. Ivy the Martinez, as a save by Demko, is an Islanders fan. Sutter to try to take this out. Went it across. Here's Myers, and now Jordy Venn sending this through. It'll be dropped to the corner. JT Miller tries to get it away from Frederick Anderson, who's out of his net. Miller back with the puck. And the Leafs to bring this out. And back down again. Here's Holt. And it's taken away. Hoglander to the corner. Then drop back the line again. Hughes and now Tavares. Passes it off to Kerfoot. Kerfoot over to Nylander. Holds it and dropped it off. And this puck is going to flutter off a Maple Leaf stick and over to Anderson. No, I know the goal horns, but there's a specific goal horn I want. It has the Burrows goal in the beginning of it, but it's really nice. Drawn off a few sticks. It's Horvat moves its way in. And came across. I get my goal horns actually from famous goal horns, not elite, but both of them are good. Drop to the corner now. Holds it. Beagle now to Edler. Edler from the line. Edler shoots. And that deflects off of Anderson. Now to Schmidt. Schmidt shoots a wrister. Blocked in front. Virtanen tried to get there. And this going off. Back to the blue line. Back to center ice. It's Marner. Mitch Marner holds. Shoots for a stick. Blocked away and sent into Maple Leaf ice. And there's Evans. Now, Brody. Brody with it. I didn't say a bad word. What do you mean? I didn't say a bad word. I said it. I said goal horns. I said famous goal horns, and I said that it's the Burrows goal, and I like the blasts in it. What do you think I said? Spezza shoots up high and deflects over the glass. Yeah, I didn't say a bad word. What are you talking about? There we go. We'll go to commercial. Vancouver takes a 1-0 lead with 12:34 to go in the first.
This is work. This is work. That takes work. This is work. And that's actually worth more than you think. Don't open that. Wealth is important, and we can help you build it. And it's what we do with it that makes life worth living. Principle, always work.
Has anyone seen my Reggie Miller bobblehead? You'll never believe it. Reggie Miller is moving into the Wendy's at work at.
He says he's here for March Madness, but he definitely chose us for the breakfast.
Hello? My bobblehead!
The tournament doesn't start for like a week.
Found it!
It's gonna be a long lunch.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Official breakfast of March Madness. Already! Tonight, after losing the last two, Canucks sends home in flames. Get to Eagles season series versus Ryan Nugent Hopkins and Wheelhouse. Hockey Weekend continues tonight, 10 Eastern on NHL Network. So the Discovery brought to you by Skip the Dishes. Clear up with Skip. Alex Evan hungry for career goal number 100. He's been sitting on 99 since February of last year.
Who got the third assist? Look it up. Edler, 900 goals, as we said, and he's in fourth, but he's really behind the other three. It's Linden, and then Daniel, and then Henrik Shedin. Face off in the Vancouver zone. The assists are Miller and Horvat, Pam. Besser for Miller and Horvat. Hoglander against Tavares. Maple Leafs thought that the double face-off thing should have been a penalty. I think they're just salty. Going to the boards, and here is JT Miller fighting off former Flame TJ Brody. That back to the corner, and here's Morgan Riley. He throws it over to center ice, and the Leafs are going to bring up a 3-on-2. Holds a shot. Oh, deflected wide, and the Canucks are having space. They can't get it out. Morgan Riley with the backhand over to Nylander. There's a lot of space the Leafs are giving up defensively. If the Canucks can get the puck, they can really fly. Handled at the left circle. Shot this up high and deflects wide. Good cornering check. Brody, he can't keep it in. Brody's still there. Handed it back to Kerfoot. Skate the stick to TJ Brody. Sent over to Nylander. Nylander throws in, and the Canucks are making changes. Try to dipsy-do his way through. Past Sutter, he cannot. The Canucks move in. Try to take this into the Vancouver zone. They did to center ice, though. Here's Edler chopping it through. Bogosian hands it over. Oh, he did. I didn't know that. Moving it through, it's Marner. Marner backhanding it over. That pass to the circle. Bogosian shoots. Oh, and that deflected off. Might have went off the goaltender. There's a shot up high. Rebound, go behind the net. Oh, and a chance there for Thornton. And Demko was there. Also rattled over to Bogosian. Bogosian sent to the corner. This is a trickling puck, and it goes wide of the net. Here's Schmidt. Backhanding it through. Schmidt gets hit. Austin Matthews now with the puck. Matthews hands it over to Marner. Marner to Matthews. Toe drag backhander. Oh, save by Demko on Thornton. He stones Jumbo Joe, does Thatcher Demko, and it's still 1-0. The locals have the lead. And he made a big block on the shot, and, they went tap, pass, and Demko just made a big save on Joe Thornton. Face-off won by the Leafs. They've been very dominant there. Also a 5-shot on goal lead for Toronto. Here's Myers boxing out Engvall. And Antoine Roussel backhands this to center. And Hyman takes it away, though. Here's Hyman in the offensive zone. Hyman still on his stick, on the puck, and taken away by Beagle and sent to Myers. Tyler Myers. Also, we're in the first period in Quebec, and it's no score tied between the Canadiens and the Jets. Canadiens, they beat Ottawa 2-1, and then they went back on the losing schneid, losing in overtime to Winnipeg. And go Jets go, certainly for Vancouver, especially if the Jets can now beat Montreal in regulation. Hughes behind the net. They almost did. What's up, Eve? And here's Hoglander. The hit there on Brody. They try to take it away. There was Hoglander and Ben. And now Besser right off. The pass to the middle. And they try to throw to center ice. That's where Hamonic is. Hamonic tried to kick the puck loose. They battle at the boards. Hoglander there, VC. He still tries to dig away. Hamonic sitting on the puck. And now he pushes it away, and they call a stoppage. One nothing Vancouver, 9:32 to go in the first. A stoppage and commercial. We're scoreless in Glendale between the Wild and the Coyotes. Both teams I like a lot, but I like the Wild a bit more. Montreal just jumped onto a power play. No score there between the Canadiens and the Jets. Obviously, scores today. If you were on the stream earlier, you saw the Devils get downed by the Rangers 6-3, but it was a lot more lopsided than that. The Penguins came back and won 4-3 over the Flyers. The Islanders blitzed Buffalo again, 5-2, and the Panthers, after having a close first period, dominated Nashville 6-2 to go to second in the division. And in the East, Montreal, Winnipeg, and Arizona, Minnesota, the only games other than this still going on in the 7th. We'll have 2 other 8 o'clock games happen later today. Anaheim and Colorado from Denver, Columbus and Dallas. from Texas, Dallas, Texas. And then we'll have a 9 o'clock start between St. Louis and LA in Tarasenko's first game of the season for the Blues. Then 10 o'clock start between Calgary and Edmonton, Battle of Alberta. Still with the assistant coach there in Flames land. And then the nightcap at 10:30 tonight. We saw a wild 5-4 overtime win for Vegas last night after they dominated most of the game. The Sharks are going to try for their first win against the Golden Knights in the SAP. So I sound like a big-year-old? What does that mean? David Brisebois, another Quebecois linesman, and it'll be Sutter against Tavares. Face-off won by Vancouver. Here's Hughes, battled off the boards and thrown into Toronto ice. Now Morgan Riley with the puck. Throw it over to Tavares. Tavares dropped it off. Moving to center ice and off the boards it goes. Kick to the stick, Hughes, and now Hoglander. Hoglander with it, dropping it off to JT Miller. Now Besser with the puck. Besser hands it off. This shot is blocked around Kerfoot there. Besser with the hit. Besser looks for the puck again, fanned on the chance, and now JT Miller brings it up ahead. Miller, 3-on-2 for Vancouver. Hughes was there, and now Sutter. And Gaudette trying to push the puck. Gaudette with it. Back at the board still. He's trying to headhunt them. Now Hoglander, he shoots to the corner. Virtanen away with it. Virtanen, and it goes into rolls right into the Vancouver zone. No icing. Taken by Travis Hamonic. You never heard of that one YouTuber? A kid, how old are you? You said 7, and the kid says that YouTuber. You sound like a big. No, I don't. I never heard of that one. No, I haven't. What if there was a San Francisco team? I don't know. Throw it in the Leafs. Try to take this away still, and it's moved up. Dropped over to Edler. Shoots wrister and a save by Anderson. Comes to the boards. Pearson took a hit. Edler keeps it. Hold. Shot by Schmidt. Wide. And it went off his stick. Here's the captain with it. Bo Horvat tried to send. Here's Virtanen. Broken stick on the play. And there was no point man to keep because the stick shattered off of Schmidt. Here's Hull. He hands it up. Austin Matthews. Matthews to Marner. Marner spinning. Marner works it away to the left circle. Dropped off again. Sent to Austin Matthews, tries for Hull. Hull chips to the corner. Hit on Thornton. Backed it down again and sent all the way to center ice at the Whale, where it is Bogosian going back in his own end. 7:30 left in the first period. 1-0 Canucks. Marner takes a hit. And now brought in by Hull back at the corner. The Leafs are making changes, and it's Bogosian. He moves in. Minnesota struck first. Dumba against the Coyotes in Glendale. This puck comes over the glass as the Leafs tried to pass it through with 7:16 to go. You got to go? Okay, hopefully you can come back soon. Still no score in Montreal. The Jets have killed the penalty. Right up for Ben, out to Myers. Myers, and this is a dropping pass from the corner. Sent over Horvat. Shoot, save Anderson. Moved it up again. It's a good battle at the wall. In the Toronto zone. Going to take it out, and it's going to be the Leafs who get the puck away with it. Here's Hyman. Shoots it out to center. Now Besser deflects it to center ice again. Now Pearson. Hands it back. Myers from the wall. And wrist it in. And the Canucks jump off the ice on line changes. There they go. Trying to intercept the pass. And it's Bogosian with the puck. Bogosian and Austin Matthews bumped out by Roussel. Hughes with it. Hughes wheels around. Forehand, backhand. Even though he had no points, his brother Jack was pretty good today. And he scored a goal the other night. Let's see how Quinn can do here. Back away. Trying to get it from Bogosian. Matthews gets hit there. Still working. It's Beagle. Beagle. Battling with the puck. Here's Jay Beagle still turning there. Pass over to Hughes. Myers holds, shoots. Oh, it trickled wide of Anderson. Stick is down on the ice. Here's Hughes. Hughes with great room. Here's old vintage Quinn Hughes. Shoots up high. Rebound Oh, I don't know that they didn't call anything because it looked like a Leaf gloved it to center, not used a stick. But anyway, moving through, the Leafs are changing. Now the Canucks are changing. They chip in, and Toronto finally gets out. Even though the Maple Leafs have won on shots on goal, and overly they've been a bit more dominant, they have really got pestered for some chances here. I like the way the Canucks are playing. Moved it back, dropped from Boyd, set over, and continuing it to the corner. It's handed by BC, sent to Brody. Brody holds it back to the blue line. They wrist wide. Taken there by Boyd. Boyd took a hit. There's JT Miller trying to send it out. He cannot. Schmidt with the puck. Schmidt hands it up in a 3-on-2 manifest for Vancouver. But it's sent wide of Hoglander, and the Leafs will take it. Brody. Right to the corner. All right, hopefully we can come back, but I'll see you. It's thrown all the way down. It will be icing against Toronto. Myers to touch up. But yeah, the Canucks really had some chances. Here's Horvat. It was Horvat going in. The referee immediately said, yeah, it's onside, but a lot of great chances for the Canucks. They were battling. They were hitting, and they were getting pucks to the goaltender. They had some stuff going on in Toronto. I wouldn't say they're reeling, but they're letting chances go on their defense that they usually don't. You see how they're a bit tired. They're getting shots on goal, but I don't think they really feel comfortable. And they are trailing. Ben a shot up high, and the rebound went to the boards. Horvat. They're winning pucks too. I should note that. Ben to Myers shoots up high. Locked off, and it's Spezza to try to take it out. Spezza controlling at the glass. And Virtanen chases him, and he gets it over to Brody, who is chased by Pearson. Back to Spezza, and he's chased away by Virtanen. And Dermott sends it to center ice, and the Leafs throw it there, but the Canucks chip in. No Canucks go into the Toronto zone. They're all going to come out in waves. Nylander with the puck. He flows through. Nylander shoots, and a save made by Demko. Canucks will move to center ice and backhand this in. Vancouver looking very confident. Anderson out of his net. Handles it back. Hull shoots this to center. This is a slow-moving puck, but Tavares has it. He shoots. He scores. What a shot by John Tavares. And it's a tie game. And yeah, I just said they were looking confident. I think they still are, but John Tavares just ripped one. He just ripped it. It was a good pass. None of the Canucks were able to get to it, and they kind of were lenient. They didn't think that Tavares would be able to score a goal from that size, and he just rips the wrist, goes through the stick side, on the top post, and down on Thatcher Demko, and we have a tie hockey game. Out again. And backed it up. Back over Marner. Oh, and Thornton there, and it's stopped by Demko. He has his helmet knocked off. Just like that. We're going to go to commercial. 1-1 tie thanks to Tavares' rifle shot. 3:42 to go in the first.
Always capable and equipped for family life. The three-wheel pilot from Honda. Introducing officially licensed team face coverings by Fanatics. From all the leagues, teams, and colleges you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything. What a waste. Americans chip away at over $21 billion a year by overpaying on car insurance. Go to Zebra first. A car insurance ad?
Again?
No. Zebra compares car and home insurance to help save you money. See what you could save at Zebra.com. Odds are up for a chance to win a weekly cash prize or the grand prize of a new Ram truck. Powered by Ram, three-time Motor Trend Truck of the Year winner. Tavares now 7 goals, 7 assists in 10 games in his building. Well, you see Distant settling that puck down first. He kept his feet moving, made sure the puck was lying flat, got it into his shot zone, and a little extra flick of the wrist, something over the blocker of Thatcher.
So here we go. Put it back down again and thrown to the corner. Still there, and now moved in. There is Brody. It's sent away a hit on Muzzin. Off the glove of Hull. And here's Austin Matthews. Away with it. Marner. Canucks try to throw it in through. This puck looked to try to go to Thornton for a partial break, but good defense by Vancouver. Away from Matthews, but now the Canucks make line changes. Here's Hull. Drop down to center. Now Muzzin. Muzzin to Hull. Hull and Edler trying to poke away from him. A good hit. The Canucks are out. It's Besser ripping this in. Good hit by Hoglander. Canucks trying to take this out and shot over. There's a shot. Go ahead. And a glove save by Anderson.
This is a tough play to make when you're a left-handed shot and your body's facing the other way. You get a turnover, Miller throws it there. You have to turn quickly.
But that was just a shot, and it's a good save by Frederick Anderson. Right off the face-off, and it was not a legal procedure. Also, with 30 seconds left, Minnesota just took a 2-0 lead. Greenway is his 5th goal of the year, so that's good for the Wild. Here comes Hughes at the left circle, trying to pass this in front, deflected up the middle. Hughes has got it right back. Hughes looks for a passing lane, doesn't have one. It's picked off by Hyman. I think he should have shot it. Here's Hyman moving in. Hyman has room. Hyman drops it off. His puck deflects away, and the Canucks shoot it off the boards into center ice for Brody. That could have been really deadly. Leafs will move it in again. Hyman took a pass from Mikheyev. Hyman shoots. Mikheyev shoots. Blocked again. Another block. Helmet's down. A glove, actually. It's a glove. It's Hyman's glove he picks up. Hughes trying to take it away from Mikheyev. And a hit there on JT Miller. Hughes takes a hit from Mikheyev. Canucks will throw this out into the Toronto zone. Taken by Morgan Riley. And he's watched by Brock Besser. Dropped it off again from Kerfoot. This puck blocked away at his stick. 1:40 left in the first period. Jordy Ben shoots in. Anderson off of his stick. Pearson chases Hull. Now it's Tavares. Tavares. Trying to back check is Horvat. And the Leafs will keep it in. There's a cornering shot wide. And Kerfoot is there. Tavares takes a hit. Here's Myers looking for a check there. Still working it off the boards now at the line. And there's Hull. Sends it over to Tavares. Left circle. John Tavares. Toe drag. Shoots. Blocked. Here's Hull. Over to Muzzin. Shooting one up high and a save made by Demko. Now Muzzin. Muzzin wrists one in front and it goes to the wall. The Canucks try to go pick it up, but he can't. There's a shot there. Up high. Nylander looking for the puck. It's back down. Going to hit a referee. We've reached a 1:10 shift for Myers. The Canucks are changing once they can get the puck out. Blocked in front, and then it hit the pad. Anyway, toe of Demko. Leafs keep it in. Holds it. Waits. Drops it off. Matthews. Look for Nylander. 35 seconds left in the first. Canucks have to come away with something here. It's blocked away. And get down to the corner. Nylander still has it. Nylander moves it up for Matthews. Austin Matthews. Left circle. Hands it up. Waiting back there. Dropped again. Matthews shoots one save. Demko's down. Rebound. Puck came to the corner. 15 seconds left. Leafs keep it in. Muzzin sent to the blue line. Handed back and it goes wide off the corner glass. Matthews into the middle. Off of Marner. Canucks can't keep it out. They fire it down the ice. And I don't think icing can be called before. The clock will run before icing. The Canucks were pinned in the final minute. It doesn't matter. They find a way to bleed it down and clear the puck. 1-1 tie. After one, it was Besser from Miller and then Tavares from a spot the Canucks didn't think he could score from. We've got a tie game in British Columbia, end of the first period.
We're for the go-to people in life. That's why we created the ultimate banking app, easy to use, and no monthly fees with direct deposit.
Can I get free ATMs?
Pay my bills? Yes and yes. It's mobile banking at its best. Open an account at gotobank.com.
Mountain Miles. Not today.
Folks, to save hundreds of dollars, let's see like back in the end in the temple blocking a shot. Just get happy. Just for 15 minutes will save you 50% more. Bridgestone Toronto tires are engineered to make sure nothing comes between them and the road. Especially not a little bit of water. Bridgestone, solutions for your journey. Official tire of the NHL. This is more than safe. This is a wake-up call. For all 5 senses, this is Omaha Steaks. Hand-selected, butcher-cut, and aged to peak tenderness. Best steak you've ever tasted. Guaranteed. Plus anything else you crave. Seafood, chops, burgers. Omaha Steaks.
I don't think there's any NHL games on right now that I can broadcast because I know Minnesota has gone to the intermission. I believe Montreal and Winnipeg as well. Yes. Not really much to do for the next 15 minutes.
It tastes so good. I don't even like how popcorn. Cauliflower gnocchi, low in carbs and high in veggies. Fall in love with pasta all over them. I'm a big kid now. My cool story. I live here with friends. And super soft and makes me super comfy. I can do anything like this. Did you see it? I'm a big kid now.
Hey guys, make sure you're being safe out there. Make sure you wear your mask.
Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Wear a mask.
Assist in the fight against COVID. Wear a mask.
Tonight, after losing the last two, Hawaii's hands home in flames. Out to even the season series versus 5 Nugent Hopkins in the Oilers. Hockey Weekend continues tonight, 10 Eastern on the NHL Network.
And those beautiful tributes to Walter Gretzky. Walter's winning some great shots from around the country. Keep sending them in. We'll get as many as we can out here on Hockey Night in Canada. And in conversation with Ron Kelly and Craig Simpson's coming up in just a matter of moments as we reflect on the life and legacy of Walter Gretzky. We are going to talk first, though, with our panelists, of course, Kevin and Jennifer, about the games underway right now. 1-1 Toronto and Vancouver. Let's start with you, Kevin. The Canucks power play hasn't been very good this year, but pretty good in that first period.
Well, David, usually at the start of a show or a game, as you know, you're just not as sharp as you'd like to be. And for the power play, your first power play out there, you want to feel the puck. Sometimes you ease into it. But watch Vancouver. They come out in their first power play of the game, and it's quick puck movement. And Toronto's pressuring. Toronto's coming here on the PK, but the puck moves so good and so quick, it eventually opens up a hole and that shot's in. And then the puck's iced down the ice, and then here's the next play. Stretch pass, kick it out, and attack off the rush. 1-0 Vancouver.
You know what? I think it's 1-0 Vancouver, even though the Leafs have had the pressure. If, somebody just steps back and tries to defend. Because I think they legitimately didn't think he could score from there. But you have to remember that it is John Tavares that even though that's a tough shot for anybody to make, if somebody's going to make it, he's going to make it. So it's disappointing that you're down a goal, and the defensive coverage wasn't great, but I'm not bad. Yeah, Kevin BX is agreeing with me. It's not so much that the coverage isn't great, but it's just a great goal. It's like, we're going to leave you out there. Can you score it? And most players aren't going to be able to. But it's John Tavares. He can do this.
You don't know how the puck's going to come off the stick. So Demko kind of maybe thought he was going far side, beats him short side. I just think it's a great goal scorer.
I definitely agree with him. All right, I'm going to go take a walk. I'll be back in a little bit.
And Puck Canada seems to be responding well to this new coaching change in Montreal. And we saw before the game some video of the coaches being very vocal. It was the same during commercial breaks. They're always talking on the bench. Here's Puck Canada down low, battling along the boards, putting in a good effort to get engaged, rolling away from pressure on the power play. I love how he comes up nice and high to create the passing angle, and then lets off a beautiful shot for a scoring opportunity on the power play. And then later on that first period, again, battling along the board, putting the puck down low, getting a really fortunate bounce out for Anderson to bury that goal. But just a good effort by him. There's another look at the bounce there. But if you put the effort in and you work hard, then these bounces are more likely to happen. And so for Kotkaniemi, he's a young talent on this team that they want to build around him, and he really is showcasing some of his potential.
Yeah, Josh Anderson, first goal in early on not great news from Montreal Canadiens. Time now, though, for some in conversation with Ron.
David, thanks to KB3 there. Jay Watts, nice job. Back-to-back clips for Kevin Wozniacki, Kelly, and Craig Nissen. Thank you for this moment to honor Walter Gretzky. Kelly, you first, some reflections. Well, I was lucky enough to meet Walter and Phyllis in the '87 Canada Cup, but I didn't really get to know them. So I recall a few times where I was now playing for LA, and I get to the rink for a practice early, and I like my coffee and read the newspapers, and Walter would come over every once in a while and sit beside me. I knew I wasn't going to get a chance to read the newspapers, but we didn't talk much about hockey unless we played maybe the night before. But what I found really cool, getting to know the Gretzky family and their history, is that both of our families have Ukrainian heritage. And so that was cool to share. And Walter asked me that I was born in Edmonton, but I told him, in fact, my grandparents moved to northern Alberta by Smoky Lake and Andrew, both sets of grandparents. And they moved there. He asked me why they chose that part of Alberta. I said, well, if I get the story correct, it's because if you decided to move there and work the land and clear the land, you got it for free. And so he found that interesting. We talked about family often. It was very, very cool. In fact, they almost ended up, the Gretzkys in Chicago. They left Belarus through Ukraine and went to Chicago, tried it out, came back, then to Canada, thankfully. Craig, how about you?
Well, Ron, you know how much family was such an important part of the Oilers during their Stanley Cup days. And, you know, I can think of 1988 when we won the Stanley Cup there. It was about 2 days after the parade and everything had happened. We had a team get together in the middle of the day in a restaurant. And when I walked in there, you know, Walter was at the back with Wayne, and I thought it struck me again so much that how much Walter was a part of the family of our team, too, and how much it meant to Wayne on the day we were celebrating with your teammates again. You bring your dad and show your dad that love and that friendship in those moments as well. Now, I spent about an hour with him just sitting back, talking about the series, talking about the cup. But as we all know, you know, we didn't know what was going to happen that summer, but maybe Wayne and Walter had a little bit of an inkling. And you know, Ron, that when Wayne was traded to LA, and I was in LA for 2 weeks staying with Wayne, and when it happened, it was about day 4, and he flew up to Edmonton. Janet and I were down trying to get the press conference on television, so we couldn't. It's 1988 in Los Angeles. They're not having a live feed from Edmonton. So we got on the phone with Walter and Phyllis at their home in Brantford, and Walter turned up the volume as loud as he could. And we're listening to this. We have our heads listening each one to the ear of the phone. And when it got a little bit quiet when Wayne was on, I could hear Walter. He's going, "Oh, here it comes. He's not going to make it. Phyllis, I told you he wasn't going to make it through this thing." And as we know, we're like, what's happening? And he goes, "He's crying like a baby, Janet." And, you know, that struck me so much right there. And as I think about it even more now, this is a man who had prepared his son for every kind of challenge, and he'd been a dynamite of championing every single challenge. And there he was, the vulnerable moments, watching his son Walter and Forrest weren't able to be there in Edmonton. And it just shows you the tie of the family and the angst of watching Wayne try to get through that emotional press conference. And it always stuck in my mind just how close those two were on everything they did, both inside the game and outside of it. Yeah, Kelly?
My favorite memory has to go back to Game 7, 1993, in Maple Leaf Gardens, and everybody remembers the story in the game. And Wayne scored a hat trick, which was unbelievable. He said it was his best game. I know he played almost 1,700 NHL games, but there was a moment after this goal when he banked the puck off Dave Elliott, and you got to watch this on the bench. This was to his family, and Walter was sitting over there, and it was very emotional to me because of the aneurysm in 91 and so on, and I was watching that, and normally I don't watch a bench. I don't know how I got caught watching that, and I almost thought to myself, I wish I didn't see that, because it became very emotional for me, because I could see the emotion on Wayne's face, and it took all my strength, trust me, to gather myself and regroup and try and finish off the last 3.5 minutes, because that was, to me, a very special moment between Walter and Wayne.
Well, you've hit it right there, family. I'll just give you one funny, because funny is a big part of the Gretzky's. We have the right lanes in Brantford, and they've always won hockey tournaments.
All right, I'm back. I'm back too. Kind of have to walk around. The memoriam right now talking about the great Walter Gretzky. So.
So he goes over there, right away the coach says, come in the room, meet my 8-year-olds. He says, I can't, I'm terrible. So no, you gotta come in. He says, no, I'm not my dad. Dad's back tomorrow. He says, come in. Right away, he says to the kids, welcome to Brantford, congrats on being on the tournament. And remember, kids, it's not whether you win or lose. It's how many goals you have as an 8-year-old that matters. You just had to do something funny, right? To break the tension of the big speech. And that is so Walter and so Wayne. The hilarity trumps the humility, but there's lots of both. And I ask you this question. When is Walter going into the Hockey Hall of Fame as a builder? And I ask you another question. Wayne, Walter, which one has more assists? We want to see your skills. Show us what you got by posting your video on Instagram or TikTok with NHL Fan Skills at Home. Learn more at NHL.com/fanskills.
Hi, Josh.
This is how NHL Network gets ready for all the games. NHL Now, weekdays 4 Eastern on NHL Network.
How are you guys? 4:20 left in the intermission.
Fitness changes lives. Proform is changing fitness. With iFit, personalized workouts and classes for every level, for every mood, for every passion, for every hobby. Visit proform.com to get your bike today for only $39 a month. The sleep app helps me establish a bedtime routine. I silence on my phone. And set the mood. Fall asleep. It checks my heart rate. Measures my blood oxygen. So I can track how I'm sleeping.
The next great flavor of Wendy's is here. The new jalapeno popper chicken sandwich and sack. All the jalapeno popper flavor you love with our famous spicy chicken. Because Wendy's goes all in on flavor. Unlike other places, we put a bun inside the sandwich. Bun, bun, bun. Bun, bun, bun. Bun, bun, bun. Bun, bun, bun. Bun, bun, bun.
Did I say Nathan? I thought I said Nathan. Sorry. I said Josh. I'm sorry. I said Nathan. GDD Games, I've done that. GDD Games gets annoyed when I say that, when I do that.
We put the exact part you need right at your fingertips. No guesswork, no hassle. Just enter the year, make, and model of your car. You'll save up to 50% and find the right part fast. Turning that smartphone into a parts store on demand where every part is guaranteed to fit. Get the right parts right now at carparts.com. There's only 4 types of land. That's ridiculous. Every man is different and unique. And ManlyBands.com makes a ring for everyone. At Manly Bands, you'll find hundreds of unique rings, no matter how unique you are.
That's weird, bro. We already stopped this. I'm deleting this comment because every time I look at the screen, I'm going to see it, and it's just, oh, come on. Because you're a mod, I can't delete the comment. I don't want to see it. Ugh. It's just like weird. Thank you, bro.
That's my turtle. Fraud protection. Discover something brighter. This is Theragun by Theragun.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I know you're joking. It's just, I'm not even offended because I know you're joking, but it just like looked weird. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? I mean that like in a nice way. Oh, he's just doing more of the, the jokes. Yeah. You know, the jokes that he does? Yeah.
That's right. TurboTax Free Edition is free. Free. This is the Card Irish Whiskey Beltola. This is the Rich and Smooth Challenger.
Come on, Trent.
Number 12, Irish Whiskey. One for all.
We got about 3 minutes till this period comes back. The third period starts.
From all the leagues, teams, and players who love it. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
Why pay over $100 a month for cable when it's half the cost for Fubo TV? Get all the channels you want with all the entertainment you love for the price that cable can't beat. Try free. Simple.
Your love keeps lifting me higher.
Did you know that every single flash cleans odors onto your soft surfaces? Then they get released back into the air, so you smell them later. Ew, right? That's why Febreze created small spaces. Press firmly and watch it get to work. Unlike deleting foam, small spaces continuously eliminates odors in the air and on surfaces.
Trent, don't feed into the madness, bro.
5 days. Just imagine what it can do with other odors.
And they even slap the label on the box. It's ready to go. Their cost for shipping like we're cut in half. Just like that. ShipStation is the #1 choice of online sellers. Go to ShipStation.com/try and get 2 months free.
Every night of the regular season, we work hard at work, reducing down the best elements of all the night's action into a final product we call On the Fly. On the Fly on NHL Network. Nightly highlights, live games, and insightful analysis. Nobody covers the game like us. This is NHL Network.
Vancouver, the score is 1-1 between the Leafs and the Canucks. No one else Kerfoot was traded to the Leafs in 2019. No introduction of Morgan Riley was needed because these two guys have been teammates going
So here we go. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to BC, Vancouver Canucks, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Second period, we got a tie 1-1 after 1. Vancouver playing very well in this game. Morgan Riley dropped in, Vancouver-born kid. She moves there for Gaudette and Myers. He's still putting in the zone. Here's Gaudette with it. Gaudette shoots in behind. And it's over. They had Pearson, but the puck gets shot into the Vancouver zone. No icing. Gaudette behind the net. Gaudette took a fall, but gets back up. Mikheyev and made the turnover, and it's dropped to Hyman. Shoots wide. Hi, what's up? Ben, sent over. Also, what's your team? If you do like hockey, what's your team? We always ask that for new viewers. Held up at the line. Anderson is in the goal, and the Canucks try to pressure in the Toronto zone. Moved it up again, and there's Marner. for Matthews to Marner. Marner thieved off the puck, and Bo Horvat will take it up at center. Horvat moves it through and passes it across. Virtanen tries to drop in front too far. Horvat also looking for that from Matthews, Austin Matthews' stick. And into the Vancouver zone it flies. Zachary, your favorite team was Edmonton and your favorite player was Gretzky? Okay, cool. Austin Matthews sends it up again. You know, the Oilers are playing later against Calgary. It's pitched off of Kerfoot. So that's a Besser and threw it off the wall. Gaudette also chases now. Still thrown back. Here's Tavares. Got to watch the circles now if you're Vancouver. Don't let him shoot. Good block there by Hamonic to get the stick in the lane. And it's sent over. Besser looking to go run for the puck. Will it be icing? No. Besser with the hit on Bogosian. Kerfoot tries to take it out. Here's Miller. Sends it. Wide open a shot is Hughes, and that just piled wide, and it comes into the Vancouver zone. You're joking like the Rangers? Oh, okay, nice. I don't know if Nathan's here. Nathan must have liked your jokes, though. This will get thrown all the way down. No icing. Brody hit by Beagle. It's a quartering pass from the line. And dropped it down there. Spezza with the puck. Rolling it there was Hughes. Sending into the Maple Leaf zone. Over goes Morgan Riley. Riley and dropped over from Spezza. Spezza throws in front for Brody. Tap pass and they score. It's BC. There's that shot, the chance the Canucks had at the other end of the ice. The Leafs go to work. Spezza to Brody, and then a top pass by the former Sabre. Just a bang-bang play to Jimmy Vesey. And it's 2-1 Leafs. I'm with you there. Anderson at his net again. And it's banked off. The Canucks will shoot it in right to the glove before Horvat could try to deflect this past Anderson and tie the game. Two kids on my team got in a fist fight. For what? And what team? What team? Because, I don't know what sport you play. And why would they get in a fist fight? That sounds like a crazy story that you should tell us. But just good passing. Again, they look at the Leafs play. Good passing by Spezza and Brody. So they go, my baseball team? What was the fight about? Myers sends it at the blue line. Shot by Ben. This save Anderson. He's down on his stomach, and he's got the puck. And a Vancouver player gets bowled over. That's Roussel. Hull is in the mix, as well as Engvall, as well as Beagle. The Canadians have a 1-0 lead right now against the Jets. And I think they've dropped the puck in Denver and in Dallas. Showing some of the highlights about VC in Edmonton. Oh, God, that sounds horrible. Zach, that sounds like terrible. Is the kid okay? Off the blue line and out to center. Sent out to Miller. JT Miller off the left circle. They hold back and look for passes. The Canucks have way more space and a save by Anderson. That the Leafs try to take it out to backhand pass off the boards. Hull. He'll throw this across. Canucks keep it in. More backhand passes. Don't know if they're blind, but they're working. Shut up, Trent. Shut up. Here's Miller. Shooting and a save by Anderson, and he covers it. My two teammates, they are both my friends, and one of them names Andrew, who kept on slacking off, so the coach's son was yelling at him, and he said to shut up for the rest of the whole game. And then it just said something about Tyson's mom. Said, "Oh my God, that sounds like craziness." I mean, that's a reasonable reason to fight. Fist fight, maybe weird, but pass off the circle. Here's Horvat behind the net. Horvat turning on the wall from the forehand to Schmidt. Held at the left circle. Point there to Myers, and it doesn't go. Morgan Riley gets hit hard by Horvat. So hard the glass starts to move. Dropped it back off from Riley. It's Horvat. Back to Schmidt. Schmidt hands it over. There's a shot on route deflected wide. Here's Horvat. The captain backhands it in. Pearson tries to chase for it. The Canucks will backhand it back into the zone, but here comes Austin Matthews. Matthews has Pearson trailing him, and it's picked off from the corner. And now kept for the Canucks. They'll nail this one through. It'll be icing. Nail it against Vancouver. Mike Tyson versus Mayweather. Alexis, they're just like bro. That's awesome. Alexis, hey man. Okay, so yeah, Montreal has a lead. That's good. Read my message. No, he wasn't. He fell on the face. He had cuts on his eyebrows, cuts on his eyes, and cuts down his. Oh my God! That's horrible. Wait, are you done for the year now? Because that's a lot of games. How many games do you play? I'm going to try some text what Andrew said to him because I'm friends with both of them. All right, nice. Are they friends with each other? Like, are they friends and they just had a falling out? Or do they not like each other? Oh, my God. You're suspended for the year because of that? Oh, I think icing against Toronto. It will be. Oh, my God. That's terrible. All right. Face off in the Toronto end. It's JT Miller against John Tavares. Oh, that's not smart. You cut the guy and you get in a fight with the ref? Do you like playing hockey? Like what? I'm not trying to be negative, but seriously. At the wall, Besser. Got a backhand one. Pass through Miller. Oh, and a save by Anderson. JT Miller got robbed by the Danish Dominator. Why did you... What? Zach, you're savage, bro. And I don't mean that in a good way. Backed it up, shooting one there by Hamonic. Back to the corner. Moved it up off the wall and still controlling and continuing behind the net. Now I know you're just joking. Now I know that. Now I know that's a joke. There's no way that happened. It would have been worse than suspending. There's no way that happened. That I find that you're joking. Penalty coming up against Vancouver. Toronto jumps to the man advantage. Seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. That makes sense. Okay, that reminds me of one me with the WWE and we go upstairs and beat the ref on. There's no way. No, because you wouldn't be suspended. Like, you'd probably go to court.
Millions are saying yes to Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's non-drowsy. Say yes to Allegra. And for congestion relief, find Allegra D behind the pharmacy counter. A logo can do more than identify your company. It can connect in meaningful ways, energize your team, and inspire your customers. We're Ford Imprint, and we know your logo on the right product can create.
Oh, okay. That's what Andrew said. Ah. But are they like friendly with each other normally or not? Or no?
Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
Every product from TouchOfModern.com makes a strong and permanent impression. An unconventional turntable turns vinyl vertical, unbelievable. An intriguing display of our solar system, unreal. Furniture crafted from pieces of the Golden Gate Bridge, unmistakable. At TouchOfModern.com, prepare to discover a curated collection of the world's most exceptional, distinctive, and indelible products that will stay on your mind until you make them your own. Check us out at TouchOfModern.com.
Antoine Rousseau with a cross-checking penalty. There it is on Brody. Yeah, it's not that first one, just pushing Brody in towards the net. This is on the heels of two.
I want mod. I give people moderators if I really trust them for like you have to be on the stream. You have to attend a couple of streams and don't do anything crazy or stupid for me to like give you mod. Who do I think are Eagles? They're not our Alexis. They're not our. I hate the Eagles. They're not our. I mean, I trust you now, but you know, just a few more streams, a few more good activity. Please don't cut my face open. And then yeah, you could get it. Tavares behind. They've warmed up with each other. They seemed okay. I mean, I guess, but I mean, like outside of baseball, like as just like hanging around, because you're friends with both of them. So I didn't know if maybe they were. As the Leafs will bring it in on their power play, right at the corner. Today I played hockey with Austin Matthews. Now I know that's just you joking. Here's Tavares. Tavares sent it over to Riley. Riley to Tavares. Hands it up. Tavares shooting, blocked, rebound, taken away. Edler trying to sit on it. Now the puck's from behind. They'll have it and drop it off again. Canucks, they'll work away with it. 2-on-1, short-handed. There's got Pearson. Pearson! Backhander, save Anderson. Rebound, and the Leafs will have it. What a chance short-handed did the Canucks have, and it's intercepted and thrown back in. Great short-handed rush by Vancouver. Andrew's dad took him home after yesterday's birthday because Tyson's dad had to leave. What's the duck for? There's JT Miller with the hit. Pearson throws it back. Over the shot by Brody and a save made by Demko. Is Tyson still mad? Or, like, what? I mean, I don't really care, but is he still mad? Because if he is, like, I could understand it. But Sutter just really, he can't understand that he couldn't score a shorthanded goal there. Come on, bro. I like Wes McCauley. He's like the greatest ref. And that's also not how to spell his name. Beagle is there and thrown for Miller. And Beagle as well. 11:40 left in the second period. 2-1 Maple Leafs off of VC's goal. Here's Muzzin, former LA King, to throw this in. Logan Krause just scored a goal. It's 2-1 Wild, and the Canadians are up 2-0. Here's Gaudette. Away from Hull. Gaudette behind the net. Gaudette with the puck. Still working it through. Andrew likes hockey. When Andrew was slacking on the bench, Tyson said, get your head in the game. That actually happened. Here's Hull trying to go for the puck, and he doesn't have a stick, but he still kicked it ahead. Good play by him. What did you say? Because you like hockey. Oh, yeah. Yep. This is thrown in again, and back Hamonic there. And it gets thrown in back into the Toronto zone. Hughes trying to chase the puck. But you play baseball, right? I play basketball, and I know that hockey's better and harder than basketball. I also play baseball, too, which is fun, but also kind of annoying at times. Again? Why do they keep doing that? Trent? Oh, also, I don't know if you know this, but you know how you live by San Diego or in San Diego? I don't know if you know this, but Thatcher Demko, the goalie for the Canucks that's in today, that just stopped the puck by Marner, he's from San Diego. I don't know if you knew that. Did you know that, Nathan? That's actually kind of cool. I swear to God, it was... it ended. Yeah, penalty kill's over. Throwing it back. Horvat, they tried to send it through. Back for Austin Matthews, and it lobbed to Brody. I will tell you, you want to get a mod. I'm fine with you right now, Zach, but you gotta be careful. If you keep on saying stuff, Nathan may mute you, time you out. So I'm okay with you right now, but Nathan might. Who? Thatcher Demko, the Canucks goalie. He's from San Diego. I don't know if you knew that. He's the guy right now that if you're watching the Canucks-Leafs game, you just saw him at the corner of your screen. Hi, Solano Gaming. What's up? Coming back to that corner. And to try to go grab it on the Leafs. Tavares sent to center. And over to JT Miller. I just thought of something funny. Miller gets hammered. Oh, and he goes down. And now, Jordy Ben now. Jordy Ben's going to try to pick fights. And here comes Edler, and Miller is down. And if this is not a Toronto penalty, I'm going to be very upset. Miller got hit hard, and he was still holding his arm. He's still down. And the Leafs have come to his defense. And if this isn't a Vancouver power play, I'm not going to be a happy camper. Yep, see, Zach, I told you. The KT goes, hey, GDD, it's you. We're not insulting you. It's just because you sometimes spam. What happened? Did you walk right into that, man? What did he say? He just said, he was calling somebody a crybaby. We don't know who. And then he just was posting letters. But anyway, the JT Miller got hammered at his arm, and he was holding his arm down on the ice. And they'll come back. I think there should be penalties, though. Hey, GDD, I know your team plays. We'll have some commentary on them once this period is over. I know your team plays soon, Columbus and Dallas. I mean, I don't know who he was talking about. It doesn't matter. He kind of...
Chip away at over $21 billion a year by overpaying on car insurance. Go to Zebra first. A car insurance ad? Again? No. Zebra compares car and home insurance to help save you money. See what you could save at Zebra.com. After losing the last two, Canucks lands home in the flames. Hope to be in the season series versus Ryan Nugent Hopkins and York. Hockey Weekend continues tonight. 10 Eastern on the NHL Network.
Yeah, Sanderson talking to JT Miller. Looks like he's okay. This is a really interesting sequence. First of all, Hilfer thinks he's getting a penalty. Yeah, on the stop up there, he gets some right numbers. He's looking up, no penalty. But then watch the stick of Besser as he goes to cross-check Hilfer. The blade of Besser's gets right in the top of the wrist and then into the ribs of Miller. Gets him right on that left wrist first and then follows through underneath his arm. That was the discomfort for Miller. So, no pain for Miller, he was on on the outside of all that play, but he's back here now. Stays in action and Mario Henry out of the initial hit. This one comes in. Wheeler stays and goes to the right side. Holander is the other hitter.
Back over for Kerfoot and Nylander, thrown in now. 8:30 to go in the second period. 2-1 Toronto Maple Leafs. Why is my message getting Google? I can't help you there, bud. I have no idea. Guys, the thing that you can't comment because those mods, what? They're going against the Constitution of Rights with everybody. That's freedom of speech. That's the fight story. I wonder what president shot off the goaltender and off the board. I wonder what president, as a backhander goes wide, I wonder what President Nathan thinks can give freedom of speech. Nylander backhands in. Oh, no, not this. Yeah, but that's not the. It's a joke because I don't know. Icing against Vancouver, 7:37 to go. Also, there was no penalty, which is ridiculous because they hit him hard. They hit him at an inopportune time. That was a late, it was a late hit. It was stupid. That's the fight story. All right, that's good. What, Trent? What? Why? Trent, you haven't made any new TikToks lately. You've been slacking on the TikTok game, man. You've been slacking on it. Here's Hughes behind the net. Try to hand off to Sutter. He goes away from the veteran Joe Thornton. And it's Sutter who drops it off. He's thrown in on Anderson. Sutter there as well. Good hit. Canucks try to keep it out. They can't. There's Morgan Riley to Austin Matthews. Matthews spitting back and a pass off the skates and off the stick, and it goes to the wall. Here's Sutter. I'm out of ideas. Come on. 4-on-2 to bring it up. Drop now 4-on-3. Schmidt deflection. Oh, and a great save by Anderson. He's making incredible stops. Trent is no, he's not. He's a Flyers fan. He's not a Stars fan. Pass in front off the boards, and Pearson couldn't get it. Here's Schmidt. Robbed it up. Here's Pearson. 2-1 Wild in that game still, as Anderson makes a save off a Pearson shot. 3-0 Canadians. Toffoli has scored. A big hit by Virtanen at the wall. I was a bit late to the freedom of speech joke, but yes. 1-0 Anaheim has just scored in Colorado. It's Rickard Rakell. Also, Dallas is off to a fast start. 2-0 against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Used and sent over to the corner. Here's Spezza. Trying to fire that out to center. And dropped away now, VC. Now Hughes throwing that in. Beagle away from Bogosian. Out of center ice and moving his way in. It's VC. That Boyd, he couldn't get it there. Tried to pitch it over to VC. In the middle. But here's Roussel over to Beagle. Jay Beagle. Hi, Zach. Act up again for Hughes. Hughes crosses the middle. Dropped it in again. And sent and blocked away. This is deflected to center ice. Thrown into the middle and right to the corner wall. Back at center by Quinn Hughes and off the glove. Oh, he did it again. He got you again. Back to the box. Travis McDermott after it is Hughes. Hughes hands it off. Big shot deflected and blocked away. And Thornton races up with the Tavares races up with the puck. Tavares has Kerfoot. Great stick play by Virtanen, and Tavares lost the puck. It's over to Besser in the Vancouver zone. They have an odd man rush. Besser backhander. This puck lofted. Besser to Myers, who keeps it in. Sent it to Ben. Ben has Myers. Ben a shot en route. This deflects away. Here's a chance in front. That shot off the goaltender. And they can't keep in. Here are the Leafs. To the corner wall. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of funny. Because you're not doing it like I'm not saying Zach's not a bad guy, but he's just, I don't know. Here's a shot by Myers and a save by Anderson with 4:19 to go. And then second period, Maple Leafs have a 2-1 lead in this second period with only 4:19 left in it in a beautiful Vancouver night. He's spams 5-minute major. You guys are great. You guys are the reason why I do this stuff. Well, I mean, I do stuff for broadcasting, but it's also fun to kind of get a laugh in my do a meme of Nathan boxing people. Like something somebody says, and then the fact that it's being muted, and then when Nathan says to the box, you go, and I don't know, you could use the "I'm not gonna do it" music, or you could do something. I don't know. You could find a way to do it. Yeah. Wait. If he is Zach, I don't want you to think that this is a channel where we just mute people and it's a joke. It's not all a joke, but it's I don't know why it's funny. Maybe I'm just weird. But I don't know. It's I don't know. It's just funny. But you can wait for that now. Guys, hold on. Yo, look at this. All right, I don't know if you can see it. It says Brian Elliott in net, and it's pictures of that security guard that like touches the guy and doesn't let them pass, or lets them pass, and the jumping garbage cans, and it says Brian Elliott in net, and then the caption is Brian Elliott can't stop a beach ball. The Flyers goalie. You didn't play today? Was wondering how you were holding up. I don't know what you mean. 4 minutes to go in the second. And moved it over from Marner as well. They try to move through, and then Hyman tries to go for Matthews, and a save made by Thatcher Demko. Look at what I put on Discord. I'm looking. That's just weird. Well, I don't even know what am I supposed to make of that? Also, I have to check later to see if I correctly got into your March Madness pool. Handed back at the corner. Over for Besser. Besser moves in and goes back to the backhand of the forehand. Flip to the corner, and there's Hammock. And then a shot en route. Hughes and a save made by Anderson. 3-2. That's your prediction, the final score? Well, the Canucks got to get a 2. That's you and Tommy. I don't know. What, my back? I assume that's what he's talking about. I'm predicting Canucks are going to need a goal. And right off the circle. It does seem like no matter who wins, it's going to be a low-scoring game. To, like, Leafs Canucks standards. Behind the net, try to wrap around, send the puck, couldn't. Here's Hyman behind the net still. Hyman, backhand or wraparound. Demp goes down. Puck is loose. Looked like it crossed, but it never did. And it went in behind. And it's Hyman. He doesn't wrap around this time, and he's pressured by Hughes, who didn't even have his stick. Hyman slaps the puck. Saved by Thatcher Demko. Why do you show a farting duck? But anyway, Demko made a great save as the Leafs were buzzing for 3-1, and never were able to get there. I'm not happy, though. I understand you would not like Winnipeg. I'm not happy, though, because Montreal losing helps the Canucks. So I'm not happy. And I also do like the Jets. The Jets are my second favorite Canadian team. So, but I get as an Oilers fan why you would not want them to win. Thornton passed to the screen, and it's blocked by Edler. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. There you go. You're a mod. Low Park 30. Congrats. Here's Matthews away from Pearson. And it went through Hull. And hit by Pearson on Hull. Another check, and Virtanen looks for the puck. Virtanen going through a crowd. And he got hit off the puck. Bumped down. Another big check on a Vancouver player. Here's Thornton. Sending it out to center. Austin Matthews has the puck. Matthews drops it off. Thornton, and it's picked there by Sutter. Sutter has Godet. Dropped it back down. Godet holding. Shooting one on the doorstep of Anderson. They can't get it through. Here's a point shot. They have positions. It's Schmidt. Now holds it. Pass. Tapped again. Godet trying to keep in. He cannot. And Schmidt is out there with him. Godet to center ice. Oh, my God. Don't remind me of that. Here's Godet. I haven't seen a Grubhub commercial yet today, which is amazing, especially because this is on NHL Network. The Grubhub hub. Also, the Coyotes have tied the game. 2-2. In fact, if the Coyotes game is still going on after this one's over, we'll go to Minnesota. In fact, at the end of the second period, let me get my Wild hat just in case. 1:23 left in the second. And it is now just a great chance for the Canucks to score a goal, but they couldn't. Yeah, why is there a... Oh, that's at the end. That's at the end of the commercial. Guys, Meme Master Trent. Miller against Spezza. Face-off won by Toronto. Here's TJ Brody. Brody sent to the boards and checked away. And a good pass by JT Miller, so VC never got there. Hughes behind the Canucks net. Hughes has it, and he's got Hamonic. Hughes back in his own zone. Goes to Travis Hamonic. Former Calgary Flame will lift it in. It banks off the boards, and his former teammate Brody will send it out. Dropped wide of VC and chipped in. We're 14 minutes away from puck drop in the City of Angels between the Kings and the Blues. Remember, the Blues beat the Kings last night. Hoffman had the overtime winner. Dropped it down from Besser and sent over to Hamonic. Hamonic a shot. This wristed through on the glove. Oh, he just couldn't get that through. Hoglander still on the doorstep. He couldn't get it to go either. And here's Morgan Riley sending it all the way down, and this will be icing against Toronto. Way more icings on that. I already have a Red Wings hat. See, I don't need you to get me one. If you want to, fine, but I don't need one. You've seen me wear it. And also, you're not working to do anything. You're just trying to get permission to mail me something. I mean, you are working to do something, I guess. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely I'd wear it. Especially because it'd be the red and white Red Wings hat that I don't have. I just have, like, the pink one. Screws up. VC over to Boyd. Backhander went wide. Canucks will have it. 10 seconds left. What a rush that was for Toronto. Do they want to go for the jugular? I'm not seeing that they want to. They will. Hughes is dropped down and can't get a shot on net. He shoots anyway wide. If he didn't trip, he'd have a good chance for a buzzer beater for Vancouver to tie it. But Toronto scores a goal in this period, VC, and they have the lead with 20 minutes to play in the game. 2-1, Toronto Maple Leafs.
days, but we're figuring it out. We're doing school online now, learning a lot.
Can you show us all your hats? They're not all thrown around miscellaneously, so probably no. That's funny. Oh, voice crack. That is legitimately funny. That is legitimately funny. I don't like the leaf, Zach. Oh, he's back. Welcome back, Zach. Tread lightly because Nathan is here. I'm having too much fun, guys. Oh my God! Why? Why do you keep doing? Again, we don't. It looks like we're horrible people. We're not, Zach. I just think he's having fun today. You have to be very careful. You have to be very. I'm a horrible person. I don't know why I'm enjoying this. It's just funny to me. I shouldn't. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. Look. Guys, look. It's the. Here we go. It's back. It's Grow Up. What? Oh my God. The foods that make you boogie. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hire it. Please tell me you guys saw that. I don't even know what that means. Oh, it's just a joke. I'm going to broadcast a game now. Let's see what's on. Coyotes and Wild is an intermission. Oh, I'll be back. It's 5-0 Montreal. I'll be back. I got to get the hat. Oh, my God, guys. Seriously, though. This is too much. Also, Josh, let me say this, though. When he comes back, Josh, I'm having fun with it, but when Zach comes back, don't mute him because it makes me look bad. This was your last one. This is your last one. It was funny. We agreed it was hysterical. When he comes back, don't mute him. Don't mute him, or I'm actually going to get annoyed. So don't mute him. Nathan, what? Nathan, don't mute him. Don't mute him when he comes back. I'll read your stuff later. I got to get some Minnesota.
We are honoring Walter Gretzky all night, all across Canada, where the rinks rank and where we think thanks. Just beautiful. You can join us. With Chris Johnson, Elliot Friedman, the Saturday Night Headlines, just over the panel, and let's start with the Buffalo Sabres. Another loss again today, Ron. They've now lost 6 games in a row, and Kevin Adams had a Zoom call with the media yesterday where he called the way they are playing is unacceptable. And he has, as he said, been talking to just about everybody in the league to see what's out there. And the word is that the Buffalo Sabres are, quote, wide open, that they are listening on all options. I think there's a number of things that people think they may do or may not do. I've heard there's been a lot of questions asked about Sam Reinhart. I've heard there's been questions asked about Eric Stahl, and in addition to some of the other names that you would also expect. But, Nashville's out there, Detroit's out there, but Buffalo is the team that's definitely out there. And again, the word is they are listening to any possibilities.
Yeah, and only Taylor Hall and Jeff Scarab have no move clauses, so there's lots of flexibility that way, Elliot. And this might be a surprise to Canadians who maybe haven't been following the news, but, the vaccine rollout in the United States has gone very quickly, even ahead of the original schedule they had down there. And NHL players are now starting to get the vaccine, at least in small numbers to start. The league's aware of some players that have got it through circumstances in the city that they live where it's become available. And so this isn't reached a point where it's systematic yet. It's not as though a team has been able to secure a vaccine for all its staff and players just yet. But, this process of getting the league vaccinated is now underway. And then, there's no saying how long this will take because, here in Canada,
it's not happened on the same levels in the U.S., but it has started south of the border.
And Chris, just watching the great Tampa-Chicago game last night, Tampa's got a couple of games before they get back to Amalie Arena, but they'll have 3,800 fans when they do return, and it's really starting the buildings to fill in the United States.
Yeah, there's 17 of them now, so more than half the league has fans right now. Again, Edmonton has put in an initial ask with the Alberta government to get fans here, but no indication that's going to happen up here. It's early in the U.S. Some teams started at 10%. They're now getting the green light for 15 and 20%, so the fan situation is improving as well.
So the Tom Wilson game, Alex. So Tom Wilson tonight, and we're awaiting a decision. We don't know if it'll be tonight or tomorrow or how long the NHL will take, but we're awaiting a decision on this play with Tom Wilson last night. It's an in-person hearing, even though it's by Zoom, and it gives the league the option to suspend for more than 5 games if it wants. Now, initially, it was looked at not a Rule 48 violation, not an illegal check to the head, because it wasn't the main point of contact. But after reviewing, they went to Rule 41, boarding. A boarding penalty shall be imposed on any player who checks or pushes a defenseless opponent in such a manner that causes the opponent to hit or impact the boards violently or dangerously. That's what we're talking about here. Now, boarding suspensions tend not to be as long as illegal check to the head suspensions. Wilson has one in his history. It was 4 games. The most recent one I could find that was the longest was Zach Ronaldo from about 5 years ago. That one was 8 games. So we'll see what they do here, what they decide. But they decide after taking a look at it, they went to boarding as opposed to an illegal check to the head.
Well, one thing to keep in mind, Elliot, Tom Wilson is not a repeat offender in terms of how much salary he'll forfeit, but he is a repeat offender. And it does say explicitly in the rules, suspensions, when you've had one before, that the penalty increases. And when he got his last suspension, a 20-gamer, which initially assessed back in 2018, part of what George Krause decided is it was a 3 times multiplier for his pass. So I think that's something to keep in mind, even if you're saying it's not as serious as a boarding infraction.
And just about 45 seconds, some orders of business, the Beijing Olympics.
Yes, we're still not sure 100% NHL players are going, but I think it's a big sign anyway that Hockey Canada is looking at holding an orientation camp for its men's team in September. Something it's done before in the previous Olympics with NHL players, and want to see maybe we'll see some ball hockey again as it had before the games in Sochi.
I think we're also getting close, guys, to a decision on the draft. It doesn't sound optimistic for a move, but I think it's getting closer because the teams want to know about the value of those picks before the trade deadline.
Your Saturday headlines with Elliot and Chris.
Hi, Ron. Welcome to the Ram Studio, powered by Ram, the first ever 2-time winner of Motor Trend Truck of the Year. As we welcome in Kelly, Kevin, and Jennifer. We won't let Kevin hog the airwaves this time. So we're going to start with you, Kelly, as it's 2-1 Maple Leafs after 40
All right, we're back. Got all my giggles out. All the stupidity.
Talked about he found some confidence in Edmonton, but there's some good plays by the Leafs and bad plays by the Canucks that led to the BC goal.
How do I like my steak cooked? I like it medium rare. I'm going to look up Red too because I feel like I should want to watch this. Oh, okay. Okay. That's all right. I didn't know what that was. I didn't think it was YouTube, but I didn't think it was that.
Well, what they're doing is they're trying to get him out of his rhythm. So they're trying to chip him all over the ice, frustrate him, basically do whatever they can to distract him from scoring goals, running that great shot. So you hear Rossell, it's a cross-check from behind. It's a slippery slope because that's almost a penalty.
Yeah, that was all right. Thank you for making me look like an idiot. Let's see how much time is here because I don't know if I'll have enough time to legitimately broadcast another game. That's 7:50. That's a good time. Okay. What do we have? Oh, what? Everything's an intermission. 2-0 Dallas, 1-0 Ducks. All right, everything is an intermission. So we'll just sit by and wait for this to end. And then at the end, if Minnesota and Arizona is still playing, if it ends in regulation, we won't get any of it. But if it goes to overtime shootout, we'll get that.
Is a team that has been trying to get back on track. And if you look at Gallagher in terms of the intensity that he has been bringing lately, that fire on the ice is exactly exactly what Montreal needed. You look in terms of his high slot, getting into the net, creating traffic, just continuing to work the position.
My favorite team are the Devils. My second favorite team is Vancouver. My third favorite is Detroit. So I cheer for a lot of teams, but I cheer for the Devils number one. So I'd say I'm a Devils fan, but I also like a lot of other teams too.
Another example for him, you're feeling good, you've got the confidence, just holding steady, and then again, finding the nice finish with no mistake there, but holding court, being patient, and staying ready to bury it. So for him, he's playing with a lot of purpose and creating a lot of energy. And
they're my second favorite. I really do like Vancouver.
Team was looking for.
All the big boys are scoring 4 goals in that second period. First time this year, Connor Hellebuyck chased from the net. Their own goal swat in net now for the Jets. Remember the hashtag Walter's Race. We continue to give our tribute to the life and legacy of Walter Gretzky. Many more rings coming up from across Canada next.
Ram Studio, powered by Ram. Innovative, capable, luxurious. The first ever 3-time winner of Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Walter, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? World's strongest man, Martins Lindsay's, to help you break down boxes.
I said medium. Yes, I know, Moise. Welcome back to the stream, bro.
Hey, thanks, Martins. You're welcome. Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you can save.
I said medium. I kept saying it, Nathan.
Always capable and equipped for family life. The 3-row pilot from Honda.
I think the sketchy website I got this turtle from stole all my info. Ooh, have you looked on the bright side? Just get home and be responsible for unauthorized purchases on your card. That's my turtle. Fraud protection. Discover something brighter.
Support your favorite college at Fanatics.com. The largest assortment of officially licensed.
You go medium rare or even rare sometimes. Oh, okay.
Every team. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed.
My dad cooks a mean steak. I know everybody's dad always cooks a good steak, but seriously, his steak is really good.
The easy-to-use vehicle selector on carparts.com. You get savings of up to 50% and find the right car at the right price fast.
Not this again. Not you guys. It's something else.
That's right. TurboTax-free edition is free. Free.
Yeah, I know everybody's does, but he seriously cooks a really good steak.
Your love is lifting me higher.
I have a crooked toe. Oh, is that because you say foot every time? Do you do barbecue or grill? Grill. Yeah, it's the song that song that goes, that R&B song. Higher, higher, higher. So there's a commercial, and it's a catchy song. Come on, guys. No, grill. I personally don't like cooking steaks, but I can grill a good burger. I can definitely grill a good burger. I like making burgers and hot dogs. I'm that guy. Can I do Calgary? What? Yeah.
Two heroes of sport. Jackie Sullivan actually sang a song about this man, Kenny Williams, his legend on the South Shore of Newfoundland for his work in hockey. There's a song, Fiery Hockey Bloods, about him. 69 when he succumbed to a 5-week battle.
No, I'm not going to do the Calgary game. I got homework and other stuff to do. I'm not doing the Calgary game. Once this game is over, and the other 7 o'clocks, Montreal and Winnipeg and Minnesota and Arizona are over, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'll watch it, but I know they have blanked the Jets. They have come out flying. But it is interesting that you always talk about teams that can win whatever it takes. And the Leafs they have been showing, especially if they win this game, that they can be a team that wins the cup, because the team that can win those 6-5 games, that can win those 5-1 games, although they did blow a lead, and a team that can win. And if they find a team that can win a close game against a team that they usually blow out. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Wow. Can I check? Can I check what? If I'm doing the Edmonton-Calgary game? I know I'm not doing it. I'm not saying it's not like sometimes I say I might not do it. I'm telling you for a fact I'm not streaming it. Oh, what do you want me to check? Montreal, Winnipeg, what? I might do Montreal, Winnipeg if it's still going on after this game, but I doubt it will be.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin. I'm craving something we're missing. The ceramides and CeraVe.
You're not wrong. Not wrong. Free agents your Eagles should take. I don't know. I told you, defensive ends. That was a burn, Nathan. I'm buying $8. So here we go. The puck drop about to be in Vancouver for the third period. Dropped it up at the corner and sent it down at the blue line. Over to Morgan Riley. Hyman with the puck. Hyman, backhander. Went to the behind the net as well. Hyman is there. Hyman down across and back away. I'm ignoring all your new comments that I saw because they're stupid. Here's Ben. And he forces it out to center. Dragging it in. And sends it through for the Leafs to move it. No, I know you. I saw your messages. Yeah, Trent, I ignored it because it's stupid. Marner sent over to Matthews, and it shot off the boards. Dropped down at the corner, and the Canucks to keep moving. Here's Edler. Sending it through, and Jordy Ben's going to touch the puck, and it'll be icing against Vancouver.
keep everything to the outside, and then a little chip pass there by Marner, and Matthews tries to go up and over the shoulder where Tavares was able to get past Thatcher-Renko, but a nice save by Demko on that one.
Vancouver has won 58% of the faceoffs through the first two periods, led by Beagle and Horvat, and Horvat's waved out. George not. He's coming back in. He forgot it was an ice. Yeah. Got a warning. His head and coach. So Matthews is waved out.
Backed it up, down up. Matthews over to Thornton, and the face-off, and back away. It's shot to Pearson. Sends it. Here's Horvat. Horvat moving it, dropped in again. And I backed it up over for Horvat. And moving it to Pearson. Back over to Horvat, still there. And the Leafs will move in. Marner will step back, and Beagle is there defensively. Dropped it down for the Canucks to move to center. Schmidt is there, and he backhands in. And down at the line. They fire away. There's Hoglander. Still looking for the puck. Away from Kerfoot. And it's sent back down again. And here Marner. Back, lobbed it over. And turning there is Bogosian. Shooting blocked. Besser trying to get to the puck. Good head on Hyman. Zach Hyman. Now Hughes. Hughes goes to Hoglander. Found the stick before the boards. And Hoglander sent to center ice. And the Canucks will move it up. Miller dropped it back over. Good hit. He tried to send it in through. And this puck is going to go into the Toronto bench. Just like that. 6-0. Hope they can get to 8-0.
His goals against average down, his save percentage up. When everyone wants to talk about the past in the playoffs, what he's dealing with now is trying to give his team a chance to win every night, and he's done that for the last 5 games. And he's keeping Braden Holtby on the pitch.
Backed it up again and moved away. Horvat looking for Sutter. Drop to the right circle. Sutter. And handed out to Myers. Myers a wrister. And backed up again. Morgan Riley is there. And away BC. Center ice. They'll move in. And dropped over for BC. Shot wide off a deflection. And a shot that just got hammered up high. Moved it up to center ice. And wristed through to the corner. And here's Myers. He'll move his way up. Tyler Myers back out again. And now the Leafs will have numbers. From the left circle, shooting and a save made by Demko. By Mikheyev with 16-17 to go in the third.
Soccer with International Women's Day on Monday. Who's ready to be featured on top of her game with Tara Sloan? This special episode tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific on Sportsnet 1 and Sportsnet 1.
Thanks, Rick. You mentioned the streak that Vancouver needs one. You know, they play a lot more games than everybody else, but they're still within sight of a playoff spot. And one of those teams needs a streak, and I'm not sure if any of those teams, the Edmonton Calgary, Edmonton have one. Capable of a streak. Yeah, that's the uniqueness of just playing the same 6 teams all the time.
Backed up again and at the corner and wristed in through at the wall. Still there, a good hit. And it will find hole. Over to Marner. He wrists this one in. Matthews to Engvall over to Hull. Hull, a shot. And a rebound off of Demko. And it gets thrown back in. It'll be icing against Vancouver. Just losing 6-0. That's insane.
chances at the net, but not sort of
Habs Absolutely Hockey must be so happy right now.
Matthews set for the shot, or Marner was
Oh, Arizona just forged ahead by a goal.
there for a second, but look at Horton
Connor Garland, it's 3-2 Coyotes.
chipped it behind and was able to clear without any problem.
Matt Pearson back at the boards. And Edler, and it's sent away to Beagle. And the Canucks move Virtanen at the corner. Sent back to Anderson. And dropped in. And here are the Leafs. John Tavares with the puck. He throws it across Hamonic. But it's kept in by the Maple Leafs. Riley over a shot. It's gloved down by Demko by Kerfoot.
It's easy when you get a goal early in the game to do to your hands and just to hold confidence. Tavares is feeling it here. He's got two Canuck defenders around him, a little outside, inside, kept his feet moving, and at the last second there, you saw Besser come back. He got beat here as a lunging Hammond can't get it. Tavares trying to get it to a shooting position, just kept to the outside. A solid performance by the Leaf captain on this one.
Face off here for Toronto. Ireland feeds the puck in. Here's McKay back out with the ball. There's a backhand shot. Rickler's trying to find it. It was knocked down by the bodies in front. And Quinn Hughes plays the puck off the boards to center. Really trying to come back in. It's left here to play a lot for Toronto. Leading the way is Zach Hyman.
Back it dropped over from Mikheyev, and he just got stopped by the goaltender, dropping it in through. Haha, very funny, Trent, but mine is Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. Although, next Monday, I can add a whole variety of other things to that list. Possibly, depending. Boyd will backhand in and over for the Canucks to drop it and move it through. Yeah, Mountain Dew's really good. Here is Spezza. Spezza at the right circle, shooting one, save made. Rebound, and Petrie can't get it through the goaltender. Gatorade's good. Gatorade's good. But Jimmy Vesey just stone there as they show it, and they're going to commercial. 2-1. Maple Leafs, 13:52 to go in the third.
This is my phone. It's my lifeline. It's also my new bank, Go2 Bank, with the ultimate app that makes banking super easy. There are no monthly fees with direct deposit, a free ATM network, and I get paid up to 2 days early. It lets me lock and unlock my account so you know it's secure. And I get 10 times the national average on my savings. Go2 Bank. It's mobile banking at its best. Who's your go-to? Open an account at go2bank.com.
The time is coming for us to get out and go again. To witness things that make us feel a little more normal. But we're all going at our own speed. At Enterprise, peace of mind starts with our complete clean pledge, curbside rentals, and low-touch transactions. With so many vehicles of so many kinds, you can always count on us for the assist. Enterprise, official partner of the NHL.
Why pay over $100 a month for cable when it's half the cost for Fubo TV? Get the channels you want, entertainment you love, for the price that cable can't beat. Try free at FuboTV.com.
What a waste. Americans chip away at over $21 billion a year by overpaying on car insurance. Go to Zebra first.
A car insurance ad?
Again?
No, Zebra compares car and home insurance to help save you money. See what you could save at Zebra.com.
So 2-1 Toronto. Jimmy Vesey has the go-ahead goal. Note there, 23 shots for Vancouver. They haven't had one in this period in 6 minutes and 8 seconds. Is this a different Toronto team that's comfortable in a game like this? It is. And I guess you would only just have to ask Frederik Andersen. In his 17 games this year, he's only had one game with 35 shots against. It used to be a natural where he'd face 35 to 40 plus. And I just think collectively the defense is very friendly on the list from the Maple Leafs this year, and started to execute at a much higher level.
Moved it back down away with 13:39 to go in the third. Is Baja Blast good? Yeah. It's really good. It's really good. Especially if you go to Taco Bell and get the Baja Blast that's like an icy kind of, and it's not just the soda, they like cool it. It's really good. Yeah. 13:34 to go in the third here. The Canucks with it for Tannen. Tannen tries to drop it in over for Edler. Edler a shot, and it's deflects away. Somebody's making a joke, actually, I talked to today about Mountain Dew being bad because Mountain Dew could corrode paint off a car. And I was like, what? Edler shoots this into the seats. They got Matthews, Marner, and Hyman on the ice.
I thought it forced them maybe to be a little solid defensively. This has been a pretty solid defensive effort as well. So if you're keeping your opponent to 2 or less, and in the last game, a big 3-1 win, they were able to dig out. So with Patterson out, you know the attention to defense.
13:17 to go in the third. Still 2-1 Leafs. Miller, try to get that away from Tavares. And now Miller chases the pass over to center ice. And it'll be taken down. And it's icing against Toronto. Hughes is first there, beats Tavares. It's now 7-0 Canadians. Pretty incredible. He's third all time at career points at Rogers Arena, ahead of Joe Sakic and behind Peter Forsberg and Nathan McKinnon, all players who were Colorado Avalanche winners. Players there. It's a shot there. It's saved by it stop behind. Here's Horvat in behind the goal. I was going to say 0-1 with Colorado, but, McKinnon hasn't won a cup yet. He might at the end of this year, though, as this is a drop pass in front of Anderson, and it's stopped away. And Nylander will pitch this, and it goes right over the glass. And out of play with 12:45 to go in the third. Coke is a good restaurant. No, none of these drinks can remove stuff off a car. This is all this is all a tale. It's wrong. It's really good. It's really good. It tastes like, it's hard to pin the taste. Very tropical. So it kind of tastes like watermelon. I know that's not tropical, but like watermelon flavored drinks. And a bit like mango, kind of. It's really good. It's quite good. But you get the soda feel. So they're looking to see if this is a delay of game. It will be a delay of game. It's going to be a power play for Vancouver down a goal. And Nylander, who was just trying to throw this about a minute and a half after Edler shot the puck into the stands, Nylander shoots the puck in over the stands. And this is going to be a power play. And if we know anything about the past few years, power plays on delay of games can really kill you. Face-off won by Vancouver. Hughes. The reason I say that as well is because, as Besser moves in, shoots, save Anderson. As Besser's back in behind the goaltender. And it went to the line. Canucks trying to keep in. Didn't keep in, but they're close to the blue line. Here's Hughes moving in. Leafs and Canucks make changes. Hughes slams this puck through. Marner gets hit off the puck. Canucks trying to get that rapid puck speed going. Pearson couldn't get there. Horvat drops to Hughes. Hughes pass to the right circle. Back to Hughes. Back over. A shot Miller. Oh, the rebound went high. Here's Bo Horvat to Quinn Hughes. Back from JT Miller. Hughes to Brock Besser. Besser tried for Hughes, and it deflected off the stick of Mitch Marner, who tries to send it to center, and they clear. Moved it up. Back for Hughes. Hughes drops it off. Motoring in is Besser. Besser to center ice. Bo Horvat up the feed. Horvat moving it and across. Backhanded to JT Miller. Besser's there. Pearson, and that won't go. And now Hughes has to fight back. That center. Hughes fighting off of Kerfoot. And it's brought in by Miller. And it's dropped to Pearson, who moves it over to Myers. Ooh, to Besser. Besser. To Miller. To Besser. Drive. Score! A tip by the captain with 11:11 left in the third. The Nylander penalty has decimated Toronto. We have a tie game with a Horvat tip in front. It's Besser en route. And just look at the Vancouver Canucks on the ice. They are related. And it also helps that Tanner Pearson goes right to the net. He goes right to the net and comes in for a tip. The Horvat spits the water back onto the ice. They are repairing this net with Anderson out of the goal. It's delirium in British Columbia. Vancouver tying this game. And it does tip off of Horvat, who lets you know it. But Pearson did, I think, may have also gotten a piece off his body. Drop back down again and thrown at the corner. Schmidt tries to circle it out. Not yet, though. Back over to Edler. Oh, and Hoglander will take this puck away. And Hoglander moves to center and tries to throw it up over for Anderson. And move back, and there are the Leafs to try to get it out. They will have it. And it's brought in by Marner. Up the middle. Marner! It's picked off by Vancouver. Sent to center off a glove. Oh, it's a bad play by Morgan Riley, the Vancouver native. Besser holding. Shoots one, deflected up. Broken stick. Score! Miller! 3-2 Canucks! How about that angle? What defensive work by Vancouver. A broken stick by Engvall, and Morgan Riley never got there. And a rebound tipped in by JT Miller. Oh my, I'll let your Perrier question a little bit after this, but this is incredible. What a turn of events in BC. Offside against the Canucks. And if there'd be a crowd here, they'd be standing. 10:21 to go in the third, and it's 3-2 Vancouver. Perrier, I haven't drank that much. I know it is good, though. JT on the spot, not Johnny, though. What a play by Miller, and this has turned into a crazy, crazy affair. Kick to the stick, and the Canucks are offside again. Here's Myers. Throws it out to the corner. And tap back, Roussel looking for the puck. I don't think Perrier's beer. Perrier isn't beer, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's good, but I don't drink regular water or beer. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't drink beer yet, but I am going to in a few Mondays because I'm going to be 21 on the 15th. Hyman turning the corner. Hyman back there and behind. Hyman still with the puck at the left circle. Hyman shoots and deflected up high. And away from Hull. And they body him. And Miller moves in. JT Miller. I said I haven't drank beer yet. I'll tell you in a few weeks. Over to Hughes, a shot. Up there, ricocheted off the skate. Yeah. Besser moving it in. Over to Miller. Back at the right circle. There's a shot on goal, and it's gloved down by Anderson. Besser, he broke a stick, and then JT Miller pounds home the rebound. 3-2 Canucks, 9:03 to go in the third, and Winnipeg has broken the Montreal shutout. I don't know where I do it because that'd be funny. I don't know where I do it because I can't do it on campus because on our side of campus, they don't allow alcohol. I agree that would be very funny. I would have to watch out, though, because it's on the internet. I would have to watch out not to say anything stupid that I wouldn't say sober.
I think the sketchy website I bought this turtle from stole all my info. Ooh, have you looked on the bright side? I'm never too responsible for my first purchases on the card. That's my turtle. Fraud protection. Discover something brighter.
Every product from touchofmodern.com emits a strong and permanent compression. An unconventional turntable that turns vinyl vertical. Unbelievable. An intriguing display of our solar system. Unreal. Furniture crafted from pieces of the Golden Gate Bridge. Unmistakable. At touchofmodern.com, prepare to discover a curated collection of the world's most exceptional, distinctive, and indelible products. That will stay on your mind until you make them your own. Check us out at touchofmodern.com. Tonight, after losing their last two, Elias and Antonio Flames look to be in the season series versus Ryan Nugent Hopkins and the Oilers. Hockey Weekend continues tonight, 10 Eastern on NHL Network.
Vancouver's 3 goal scorers, and the two guys on the outside have been in all the goals. They have 3 points each. I think coming into a critical game like this, and after winning the last one, you get a power play. The first power play of the game was
But what an...
2 for 2 in this game, and 3 for 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things you have to keep on trying. Moved it up for Tavares. Back at the wall and backhanded in. Nylander was there. And sent down at the corner. Here's Hughes in his own zone. And what are they calling here? Besser is yelling about something. Are they going to throw Besser in the box here? I don't know. But the top scorers for Vancouver have come up huge. Hold on. What is it? Bambula. I'm not even sure what Chaldean even is. I'm going to look it up. I know you say it's an ethnicity, but, I don't know. I never heard of the country, so I'm going to look it up. They're dropped over for Kerfoot, and it just goes by. I mean, I don't know the language, so it doesn't bother me. Most people who watch this won't even know the language either. It's just stupid funny. I don't care. Oh, the Coyotes have forged ahead 4-2, actually, interestingly enough. Connor Garland with another goal. Brought in for Horvat! To the goal to save by Anderson. Back to center. Let's shoot in. Moved it across. And turned back to the corner. It's okay. I know you guys play jokes on me. It's fun. It'll be icing, I think, against Vancouver. Dropped it off for Marner, and he just hit the glass. He's a control to center. And backhand moved it off the boards and at the line. Canucks, they could go for it here. Shot. Oh, that wraparound never worked in. Canucks will send it out to center. Hull tip this through. Vancouver looking for more. They're chasing the play. And here's Matthews. Austin Matthews at the right circle. Sends it over. Hand it off. It's to Riley. Shoots and it's deflected away. Here's Morgan Riley still with the puck. Dropped off from Austin Matthews. Here's Matthews still with it. Matthews sent over. And here's Brody, deflected by Gaudette. Great play by him, and he fends off of Matthews. He's been really good in that department. No points for Austin Matthews in this game, as this goes off the stick of Morgan Riley, and it's sent out of play with 6:38 to go in the third. But what a night in Vancouver. The Canucks coming back in the third period to take the lead, to tie it and take the lead. Dallas has also scored another goal. It's 3-0 against the Blue Jackets. No, he went down to his beach house, so he might be telling me about, I'm hanging out with family, or I'm going to a restaurant or something. He was lecturing me at the whole thing, because we did the show today. We recorded the show. Also, Nathan, remind me to send you on Monday the time and how to get to the show so you can watch it, because I didn't do it last week and I want to do it this week. He's not rich, but his parents do have a lot of money, because I was like, how do you get a beach? Literally, I actually believe it's the stupidest thing, because he lives 10-15 minutes from the beach, and he said, I got a beach house. So my parents got a beach house. And I was like, that's why, why? No, I'm not. We're not poor. We're not rich. Middle class. They're middle class too, but I think they have a bit more money than me. But it doesn't matter. Going to center ice. Me, myself, though, I don't have much money, but that's, I'm not gonna go into it. Leafs will try to shoot this by the boards. They're making changes, so they weren't able to do much. It's dropped up over for Hyman, who hands it to Nylander. Hyman, it's intercepted, and now Virtanen trying to take it out. And there's Hamonic. Sent back down again, pass off the left circle. Horvat trying to take it out. Handed it back to Dermott. Shot blocked to center ice, and it will roll to the Toronto end, but they'll shoot right back through again. Tavares, somebody's got to guard him at that circle. Dropped it off to Nylander. Shoots wide. Then it hit the ref. Vancouver doing a good job defensively to have sticks in the lanes. And there's sticks in the lanes. Send it all the way down into Toronto, to the Toronto end. Former Tampa Bay and Buffalo Sabre is Zach Bogosian to push it through. And it juggled past Marner, and the Canucks will move it in. Shot by Sutter off the glass. 4:30 to go in the third. Moving it up again, Marner. Up the middle. Marner toe drags, shoots, and glove down by Demko. With 4:21 to play in the third period. I wouldn't say how much. I think I'm like a little more than middle class. Yeah, you're probably the same as it is. 3-2, Canucks.
Always capable and equipped for family life. The three-row pilot from Honda.
Crust is the most important part of stuffed crust. In fact, the name, Papa John's crust, is made from 6 simple ingredients. 7 if you count all this cheese. The ingredients for the pizza Papa John's.
At GoToBank, we're for the go-to people in life. That's why we created the ultimate banking app. Easy to use and no monthly fees with direct deposit.
I want to keep my money safe.
We provide fraud alerts, lock and unlock your account, and your money is FDIC insured.
Can I pay my bills?
Can I get overdraft protection?
Do I get free ATMs?
Yes, yes, and yes. Right from your phone, and you get over 10 times the national average on your savings. GoToBank, it's mobile banking at its best. Open an account at GoToBank.com. We're hard at work to distill the best elements of all the night's action into a final product we call On the Fly. Tonight on NHL Network.
Sheldon Keefe and his team are up to 37 shots on goal. With Travis Green has Thatcher Dick Gold open in the game, late in the game with 4:21 to go. He's having a really good night. Back to back to back. Last game, rather, a goal on 33 shots prior to that, a shutout again in 27. And here tonight, he's been pressed here late, and will have to hold on for the last 4:21. Likely to be pressed a little more.
Just dropped it down off again. Back at the middle, the Canucks will move in. Pearson tries to get through a crowd and get to the side. Oh, my God. William. He was incredible. I streamed that game. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if I've seen a goalie play that good. I haven't seen a goalie play that. I've only seen a goalie play that good a few times this regular season. He was incredible. It was a shame he got injured. I had the radio show today, and we have a new section called 3 Stars, and it was my first star of the week. He was absolutely insane. Are you kidding me? No question. What do you think about that overtime win last night against Anaheim? Especially because Anaheim was the better team for most of the night. What do you think about that? And also, you guys, I think you're winning right now against the Ducks, right? Over to Marner, deflection just went wide off the feet again. Besser will move it at the corner. Besser, 2-on-1. Brock Besser has a lane. Dropped off Schmidt too far. The Leafs are going to go to the center ice. The backdrop pass got intercepted. Now 3-on-1. Schmidt hands off. There's a pass. Hit the post. No, they score. No, they're celebrating on the ice, but the referee is saying I hit the post. The Canucks didn't even go for the puck. They all celebrated, but the referee said that he hit the post. They didn't even go for the puck. The Leafs went at the boards, but all the Canucks went for the puck. Hoglander is celebrating at the Vancouver bench, but there's no signal of goal. Here's the shot, and this... They're reviewing it. I got to see another angle of this. The puck goes, oh, that's a goal. Oh, that's a goal. That's an absolute goal. This hits the white camera in behind. Oh, that's a goal. That's right under the netting. No question. It's going to be 4-2. The referee, here we go. Yep. There you go. The Canucks, I forgot about that. The Canucks were right. For that, it's a good goal. And it's 4-2 Vancouver with 3:08 to play, 3:07 to play in the third. The Canucks score 3 straight to tie it and take the lead. Moved it up again, Myers with the hit. They still will probably pull their goaltender. The Canucks will move it up, but here is Spezza. And this goes off the goaltender and down the ice. No icing. 2:36 to play in the third. Vancouver 4, Toronto 2. This would be the Maple Leafs' second straight loss. It'd be their 7th regulation loss of the year. Nylander shoots at a save made by Demko. And Pearson can't get it out. Leafs chop this through. Holds to the puck. Nylander can't get there. Thought there was a stick in his skate. You know that the Maple Leafs still probably angry at that delay of game call, but it's what it is. Puck is shot down the ice, and Brody gets to it. He's checked by Pearson. TJ Brody with the puck. It's Hoglander's 5th goal of the year, the rookie, from Schmidt. Leafs will bring it up. Backed it up for Makayev. Fanned on the puck, and here's Besser behind the net. Besser hands off to Miller. Back off the boards. When will they get the extra attacker on the ice? Will they ever? Kerfoot with the puck. Now Anderson goes to the bench. It's 6-on-5 for Toronto. Edler has the puck still. Edler moving away. Back with it, he goes down. And Engvall. And there's a shot there en route. Goes wide of the glass. 1:25 to play in the third period. Vancouver 4. Toronto 2. Also, it's 3-0 Stars at the end of the second period. Leafs are moving it. Control to the left circle. It's kept in by Brody. 1:13 left in the third. Brody has it at the blue line. They're down by 2. A shot that's blocked again. Brody still has it. Brody hands it off. Muzzin dropped it. Matthews shoots and is saved by Demko. Hamonic trying to get the puck out. A good hit there on Nylander. Great clinic by Vancouver. Here's a chance over to Brody. Another shot. This fired up high. Less than a minute to go in the period. Toronto needs 2. They're trying to get the puck out of the zone. They can't. Extra attacker still is on. Marner. And the Canucks will try to move it out. It going out of the corner. Besser's going to try to beat Brody to the puck. He can't. And it goes wide of the goal. Brody's there. And the Canucks make changes. 30 seconds left in the third. 4-2 Canucks. Marner to Matthews. Matthews, it's chopped down to center ice and taken back by Morgan Riley. And a good hit on Nylander. Thrown in by Pearson. The Leafs keep it. Kneeling down is Morgan Riley to shoot it to the boards. They keep it. 10 seconds to go. Hand it off the circle. This goes wide. Demko making a save. Myers tried to clear it. He goes to center ice. Morgan Riley in his own zone. Backhands it, shot wide. And Vancouver is as hot as any team in the National Hockey League. They win 3 straight. And Vancouver downs Toronto 4-2. A third period comeback. And they have tied the Calgary Flames with 24 points each. And now trail Montreal by only 3. What a win for the Canucks! 4-2. And that dissipates all the bad blood between the New Jersey-New York game earlier today. And the Rangers, the Canucks. Game winner going to go to JT Miller. Vancouver with a brilliant win. And Edmonton and Calgary. And bring on Grubhub. Oh. If I wasn't on stream, I probably would have as well. Guys, they got the sandwich. Oh, Vancouver won. You know what time it is, guys. Grubhub dance. Grubhub dance. Grubhub dance. Okay, let's see if Minnesota and Arizona is still playing. If the other two aren't playing, I'm going to call it a night. Montreal won 7-1, and Arizona scored 5 straight, won 5-2. That was an interesting game because Minnesota was so dominant early on. All right, we've got the end of the second period. It's a 2-2 tie between Colorado and Anaheim and a 3-0 Dallas lead. At the end of the first period, 3-1 St. Louis and LA. And they're probably going to drop the puck in, where is it, Calgary or Edmonton? In Edmonton in about 16 minutes. All right, I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow, but I'm thinking probably Monday for Vancouver and Montreal. Good night, everybody. Happy hockey, everybody. Awesome.